Hey everyone, this is a bit of a weird week because normally I start streaming on a Sunday, but I've not streamed Sunday or Monday. But anyway, we're back, we're live, okay? So a little bit of a shout out to people that we've missed. So for the worm groups, the wormedians, I have missed you. I've not been on. I do apologise. I've been caught up doing other things. A big shout out to Halsey because of the fact that he's just a legend. But as he's not actually watching or listening right now, we can deny everything. I'll say it the once so. There you go. Also, to Belmore last night, really did pick me up and get me out of the doldrums. He's playing Destiny 2, and we went and he convinced me to come and join, and we went and did some pew-pews. Actually played the game properly for the first time in ages, so that's really good. So it's Tuesday night, right? That means that there's going to be loads of shouting, mostly from me, loads of bollockings from my missus, because of the fact that I'll be shouting, and more importantly, Tuesday, it's roleplay, it's Dungeons and Dragons. By the sounds of it, the whole crew is on Discord, so I'll we might as well just get going. So let's do this. All right then, guys. I don't know what John's got in mind, but let's go. Hello, peoples. Okay, we're ready. We're live. We're streaming. Let's go. Go, go, go. Pew, pew. Shots fired. Poof. Fireball.
Okay, so let's jump
in
into
the air.
right point on the map.
Okay, so from last week, we got Rogered. We don't know who Roger is, but we got him. No, it was me that was Rogered, wasn't it? I remember now. Ha ha!
So, what we have is a situation where you've been through the portal to the only other portal that's enabled. You came back through Reinhorn decided to come back through the portal and then go through the portal again. And this appears to have had a pretty devastating effect on him. It's incapacitated him, so he's now kind of out for the count. And you've all come back through figuring that after some investigation last week you couldn't actually find a way through. So now you need to decide what the next steps are, where you're going to go.
Well, I think first step is we need to get Reinhorn back up on his feet. Does anyone have anything that can help with that?
I do, but I need to sleep it off for a while first.
It's fair to say that Reinhorn cannot, at the present time at least, he can't cast spells. They've got no somatic component.
As I just go into small little shivers of convulsions and drooling down my chin.
Like by gaslight, that's the so it sounds like a Victorian gentleman having a fit of the vapours.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean,
is it restoration? I don't know what.
Well, it doesn't help with incapacitation. It's just blindness or paralyzed or.
Oh, close me eyes.
Or deafened or blinded or poisoned, but not. I'm not sure it's going to help in this situation.
Still think you should just distill some of that goodberry juice and make a liquor that heals. Then he'd be a happy Reinhorn.
I can feed him some good berries. They might not help, but at least.
I've got some interesting mushrooms from back home.
I mean, to be honest, I mean, I am pretty much out of juice as well. We need to find somewhere to recover and refresh. If we come up against anything difficult, yeah, I'm not sure.
Apparently, what they're saying is that incapacitation is a condition, but it's not the cause. So basically, he is incapacitated, but what we have to cure is what caused it.
Which is exhaustion.
Well, I don't know. I think it was bloody-minded stupidness. But you'll never cure that. Not from Reinhorn.
Do you want to try it as a restoration?
Can try it. Although, how many? Let's have a look.
I think what he needs is some Dramamine. Motions, teleport sickness.
Other motion sickness tablets are available.
Yes.
I mean, I can try it, and I'll have to cast it using a higher level spell slot, but we can try if you want.
I don't know that it's going to work, though.
No, I'm not
Wasting an
convinced.
important spell.
Well, other than that working, we're just going to have to wait here for, a long rest or something. I don't know.
I mean, I have 3 spell slots total. So, running out of juice.
He gets.
Seems to be suffering from is a form of paralysis, but it's not as bad as being completely paralyzed in that he can still speak.
Can I do a medicine roll and to kind of check him over and see if I can determine whether this may work or not?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Do I get advantage on my herbalism kit? I don't. Probably not. I'll roll medicine roll. 14.
Just not sure.
Yeah.
He seems to be, functionally speaking, he seems to be like paralyzed, but he's still able to speak. He's not exactly able to speak very well. He's slurring his words, and his eyes are working. He's looking around and he's opening his eyes, but he's not. Otherwise, he is seemingly he's. It's like he's paralyzed.
Looks like a form of shock, maybe.
Well, I
You don't know. It's some kind of disruption to his system, but what it is isn't
paralysis.
clear.
Yeah, this restoration will help with paralysis. I mean, it's worth a try, but say it will take up a 3rd level spell slot.
Well,
It's a big
other
risk,
than tying him to my back and hoiking him around, I don't see that we have a lot of choice.
Well, I can give it a try. So I'll bend over Mr. Reinhorn and that's a lesser.
That should do it.
Did you just say bend over, Reinhorn?
Next
I
to
like that.
Boing! As soon as Delara bends over and starts casting the spell, Reinhorn gets up, and then he stands up.
Oh, I've not even cast it.
Sorry.
Amazing.
Yeah, he casts the spell on him, and actually, Reinhorn, you immediately feel fine, and you get up off the floor.
Okay.
Wow.
That's good. Let's not do that again.
I was just going to say, whatever you do, don't go through the portal, back out, and then back in again. It kind of scrambles things.
You're not pressing that.
I mean, sorry. Slightly, yeah. I can smell eggs.
Effectively, you felt numb, completely numb. I mean, you were able to talk just about. Your jaw was working well enough to talk, but
So to speak.
Yeah, so to speak.
That was also quite numb. But beyond that, forget it. He had no range of movement.
Wowzers. Okay. So,
That worked.
do we think that slider thing? No, I'm not going to go through again. But do we think that slider thing can take us to another place, or do we think that it's only fixed to where we were with the collapsed tunnel?
Well, it looks like that's the only working destination.
I'm guessing the other portals have been destroyed in rockfalls or whatever, basically.
Yeah, or no longer working.
I think they're
or
incapacitated.
Not powered. Yeah.
Bear in mind, when you came into this room, the portal was switched off. And it was only the fact that the portal was on at the other end that meant it was working. So it could simply be that those locations are just powered down.
It's possible. But I don't know that we've got any way of getting to the other end.
Don't even know where they are.
So
No.
Close, but not that close.
So we've got two choices: go back up the lift shaft or go through the mushroom way. I don't fancy that fight with the with that beast that's in with the mushrooms. I'll be honest with you.
Three choices.
It's going to take more than what we've got combined. And
we have three choices.
Okay, what's the third?
The big bad in the cell.
Yeah, no.
Don't fancy our chances?
Okay, the only other thing is go back through those mushrooms. There's got to be something up there. What do you think?
I'm a
I
bet.
think the problem is that the demons we've
Oh yeah, they're going to be all in between.
all back.
Maybe we can sneak, pass without trace.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
I love it when he says that.
I mean, I'll oil my armor up. I'm sure, you know.
Well, a little pass
Yeah,
without trace. Maybe do we have anything that'll help us? I don't know. In any other way to be sneaky.
Yes, I have something that will help you be sneaky in this denizen of fiends and demons. Me not being anywhere close to you guys.
Yes, the screamer.
Well, there is. Yes, there is that. Yes.
Well,
my howler will be going off.
Does anyone have silence?
I don't think it'll work, but let's give it a go.
I don't know.
Well, I probably would.
What if we had something to silence that baby? I'm sure you'd still feel the vibration in your hands if something.
Stick a couple of socks on the end.
It doesn't vibrate. It doesn't vibrate. It glows with light. Gives off a bright light.
I'll be honest with you guys. I think I've got it, but I don't have it prepared, and because I'm running out of spell slots like Delira, I'm not going to say, "Oh, this I haven't used," and then swap it out.
Okay. How about
yeah,
this?
I've got nothing.
How about this? We have not been messed with yet in here.
Oh, hang on. Let's make it simple. Let's make it very simple. Delira, have my mace.
Take the mace.
Okay. It might be attuned to me, but I'm not holding it. It shouldn't go off.
There's only one way to test that.
Let's go down to the other room, down the south corridor.
Before we draw attention to ourselves, one last question. We're in a room. Nothing's been banging on the doors yet. what's to say we couldn't rest up here, let our spellcasters like myself come back to full strength?
We do need
Right,
some
for a long
rest.
rest in here, you mean?
Yep. And if something starts banging on the door, we could just jump through the portal, hide out for a short time, come back. I know you said there's not probably going to be enough air for a long rest on the other side, but
Hmm.
There's a lot of rubble between in that cave, and there's some stairs, but and then
I mean,
the
we're
cave wall.
assuming the demons don't know how to get through the portal, but
true.
We could try it. We could try it.
Worst that happens is we have to face them here at this door one at a time. We chuck their bodies through the portal and then shut the portal.
Might be an idea.
That's
a
a
good
nice.
idea.
That's a nice idea. I like that
I
one.
like that idea. Yes.
That's why I'm the leader. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why it's Moxie's world.
Absolutely.
So let me just
18
Let me just
minutes in.
remind you.
Jeez.
okay.
Oh,
let me just
no.
remind you of something we said last week. Okay, something I said
no.
last week, which is of course is that there is a power switch in here for the portal.
Copy.
And one of the reasons you didn't stay around on the other side of the portal last week and you legged it back here was because I reminded you that if you left that power switch unprotected and anyone were to waltz down and turn it off, you would be stuck for eternity.
On the other side. Absolutely. I like that
On the
idea.
other side.
Yes, but I like the idea that we kill the demons, throw their bodies through the portal, and trap them
shut
on the
that
other
baby.
side for all eternity.
Assuming they can't just move easily through the rocks, which they probably can. However, it would still at least make me feel better.
Okay.
None of these demons are incorporeal. It's only incorporeal creatures that can pass through rocks.
Okay.
Right. I grabbed my mace back off of Delira.
Oh, I was swinging, giving it a few
Okay.
swings.
So to speak.
Okay.
Okay.
When you were over sort of this side, didn't the mace go off because of the demons in this room?
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to move down to here.
Okay, just before you do,
Yeah.
can I just remind you to perhaps have a read of the celestial song?
Does it alert
Wow,
the
the mace.
demons of you?
Yeah, let's not alert anyone to where we're at if possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever the mace is within 30 feet of a fiend, it starts to glow a bright white and lets out a keening wail. This grants advantage on perception checks to no issue and automatically throughout any attempt to hide. So, I'll stand. I'll move 5 foot at a time.
It goes off.
It goes off. Right. So I move back. Delira, take the mace and stand just in front of me. Stand just here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it goes off.
Okay. So passing it to somebody else doesn't work.
Anyway,
Okay.
but so it will come in very handy if they, because we can close the 2 doors here.
Yep.
If anything comes through, if anything opens the door, what's the range of it?
5, 10, 15,
Roughly.
20, 25, 30 feet. So basically, if I sleep here, 5, 10,
No, I would
15,
say you probably want to
20,
sleep over this side.
25, 30.
If a
That'll go
demon
to the
opens
door.
If a demon opens this door and looks down the corridor, they'll see a door. And they might not come down the corridor because they'll go, oh, there's nothing down there. But what we want is if they get to about here for the mace to go off so that we know.
So 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. So basically you want me over here, right at the back edge. Yeah, I can do that.
Perfect. And it looks like we've already set up tactically for our rest. where I can, at a moment's notice, jump up and stab things that are next to Garvis. Delira and Lyra are well set up for casting bolts and things like that over the top of us two shorties.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Actually, I'll go up in this corner, just in case something comes up against this area here.
Yep.
Well done. With that done, let's rest.
Okay.
Okay.
I have learned not to push the buttons until John actually says so.
That would probably be a good idea at this point because you've just started to think about settling down and the mace goes off.
Ah, shit.
Right.
Okay. All right, guys. So I stand up and get ready to poke around this corner.
Yep. Garvis gets up.
Is the door open in or out? Sorry. I can't remember.
Both.
Did you say something?
Both.
Both.
Okay.
Swings both ways, just like Reinhardt. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, baby.
From now on, when I can't bother to make a ruling, that's going to be the ruling.
Fair enough. Okay. Then.
It's got one of those weird 360-degree hinges on it.
Nice. All right. I guess, we're just ready.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I open the door?
Are you opening that door?
I am going to open the door and get ready to slam it closed again immediately.
Okay.
Wang, the door
All right.
opens. Really?
Anything down there?
Open the door then. Have you opened it? Oh, there we go. Like that. Open closed. Open closed. Open closed. Open closed.
Yeah, you blink and you miss it.
Just open the damn door. It's fine.
There's nothing down.
Nothing that you can see in the corridor.
Right.
Jeez.
So,
Okay. We're going to take a very quick pause here, and I need to talk to all of you.
okay.
Okay. This is very important. And this is to do with being invisible. Okay. It does not say that if you are invisible, nobody knows where you are, nobody's aware that you exist, etc., etc. Invisibility grants you the ability to not be seen, but it doesn't grant you the ability to not be perceived in many respects. So, for example, if you're invisible and hiding, then the hide check is the thing that hides you. But as soon as you start moving around when you're invisible, unless you're using some super duper stealth or something else, basically people know that you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's how invisibility works. It's not actually designed to work as, kind of super spy ninja, completely invisible, completely off the radar, nobody's aware of you. It's supposed to be something where you are aware of something if it's invisible. Okay? So,
I can try something.
if there was an invisible creature stood right in front of you, Garvis,
Yeah.
as long as it's made its hide check against your passive perception,
Yes.
then it's hidden. Then you can't see it because it's invisible. You can't see it, right?
Yeah.
But if it starts to move, so let's say it was at this end of the corridor, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If it starts to move, or if it were to, I don't know, open its pouch to start getting something out, or draw a sword or something like that, you would be aware of it, okay? Even though you wouldn't be able to see it, you'd be aware of it.
There's something going on. Okay. So
Okay.
does Muggsy smell anything?
Muggsy, can you
Yes.
pass one of your bags of...
I hand him one of my sacks of flour.
I'm going to throw it down the corridor at the door at the far... to the door at the far end.
Okay, make me a quick dex check, throw. with your usual. So basically a ranged.
You basically
attack.
throwing center mass straight down the hall.
Can't miss.
Corridor.
Thrown attack is going to be, well, it'll come up as a longbow, but it's basically a thrown attack.
Yeah.
That's my
So the
stat.
longbow will give you a +1, right?
No, it's a regular longbow.
Okay, so we don't need to add any pluses. It's fine.
Well, it's a +1 for dexterity, so yes, +5. Proficiency plus dexterity, I assume, is my basic thrown attack,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. So that's +5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 15. So you angle the thing perfectly in an arc. It's actually harder to do than it seems like, because you have to throw it sort of up and in this arc. It angles perfectly across, thumps against the door at the other end, and the flour sack bursts open. And what you now have is a layer of flour sitting in that space, just there.
Yeah. Ooh, we got an extra square out of that. I'm giddy.
Okay.
It affects both of those squares. I'm not.
Okay.
I only have 2 more of those.
But no creature was outlined at all.
No. It didn't hit anything. The mace is still wailing.
I've got one spell. I can
Okay,
use
so it could be in the room.
corridor.
Could be in the room with us.
Could have gone past me. If you got another bag,
I do.
If it had gone past you,
I only have 2 more.
unless it was very small and invisible,
I could go over the top of you.
you know that the ones that you've seen that go invisible are the big Bulgura, the big ape-like things, and they're large, and they couldn't get past you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just no physical way for them to fit past you unless they suddenly turned into contortionists.
Yeah.
They could come. They could potentially sort of climb, over you almost, but you'd have detected them. You're pretty sure.
Okay. So,
the problem-
Muggsy, you're going to hand me another bag?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Go
wouldn't-
on, grab the bag. And what he's going to do is he's going to throw it at the ceiling, right there.
So it rains down on those 2. Got it.
So basically,
Okay.
it should
The cupboard's-
explode and rain down.
Yep.
Poof.
Make the roll. Okay. That one's not quite as effective. You've extended the range out, but it sort of skips off and just lands in the square 10 feet from you,
Is what it is.
and still breaks. But you've only covered one square, not the 2 squares you were hoping for.
Okay. I'm going to attack something in the square in front of me.
Delira, do you have a Fey that could corner this room?
Well, I have.
Okay. Make me a standard melee attack with your axe.
You see what I'm saying, Delira?
Mhm.
Just have it, move from square to square to square to square. Make sure there's nothing in here.
Unless it's teleported in, there's nothing in this room. I can tell you that.
Your mace is wailing, buddy.
Yes. And I can tell you why it's wailing.
Yeah.
Because it's near something.
Yes. And if I've paced out the corridor to our west correctly, the distance of the mace goes into the other room that we chucked all of those things into. So if they've respawned and they're up against the wall,
if they're up right here. Gotcha.
Yes. Now we know that there's nothing in this room because it's only started wailing. It wasn't wailing whilst I was incapacitated on the floor.
Right.
Okay.
So checking the corridor is a wise thing, but there's nothing in this room unless it's teleported in.
as convinced as you can be, given the fact that you just flung a flour bag through that space and it came down and has made a big mess on the ground. And with everything else, you're as, I mean, you cannot be 100%, but you are 99.9% certain there is nothing in that corridor.
Okay.
I would agree to that.
So here's my quick question. Ladies, are you going to be able to sleep with that thing shrieking?
No, none of you can rest with him.
That's what I thought.
Who has a cantrip that is an area effect?
How do you mean?
As in, does damage?
Are there any?
Like a 5 foot space? I don't know.
No. Mage hand, prestidigitation.
That's a good question. Are there any?
I don't know.
I mean,
I would almost think
you got that like wind thing.
gust of wind, yeah, that type of thing.
Well,
Speaking of which, that might be an interesting thing on that flower if things start coming through.
The thing is, if you've got something that's invisible that's walking down there, Garvis, you know that unless it's you know, spider climbing along the ceilings and the walls or something, or flying, it's gonna walk through that flower and you're gonna see it.
oh,
Yeah, I'll say that.
Okay.
It's still going to be a disadvantage to attack it, but you're going to know it's there.
well,
I'm going to say to Garvis, 2 seconds, mate. There's one way to double check. 2 seconds, and I stand in this square. Do I get attacked?
And attack it. Yeah.
No.
Okay. So, Garvis, there's nothing in the room. There's nothing in the corridor. Okay.
Okay.
It's coming from somewhere else, so we need to go somewhere that the mace isn't going to be affected.
I mean, you're close enough. It could be from down here.
Exactly.
Control room, maybe.
So what I'm thinking is, what was that map room like? Can we? There were doors. There were double doors, weren't there?
What about this? What if, I know you don't want to be separated from this, Reinhorn, but what if you dropped your mace through the portal, let us sleep, and then if something starts to attack, you jump through the portal, grab it, and come back?
Be incapacitated.
yeah.
Maybe.
There and back didn't incapacitate you. It was the multiple.
I don't know how if there's any lasting side effects. I'm not going to risk it again. The easiest thing.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
The easiest thing, honestly, I mean,
rope.
what was the dimensions of the map room? Because I didn't go in there, so I don't know what it is.
Bigger than this one, but there was 2 levels to it.
About
It's 30 wide, 20 deep.
Okay, so if I go say top right hand corner, okay, and try and I believe there was a raised section and a chair. Maybe try and catch some snoozes in a chair or down by the side of it if I'm comfortable enough. Then we should be far enough away from where the mushrooms are. I honestly don't know. Then all that we've got to do is worry about anything that comes up that corridor. But we've got to worry about stuff that's coming up that double corridor anyway to come in this area where the flower is. So that's what I'm voting for, is to go up into there because it's out of the way of where we know fiends and demons are.
Of course, if we kill a pile of demons that attack us, we will still have to schlep them down and throw them in the portal.
Yeah.
If that's our plan. We've also lost the benefit of the flower, which is not a big deal.
I've got one verifier we could use, which we may. Then that's
okay.
So that might be use as a defensive option.
Okay, so there's 2 ways forward if we're planning to use the far room away from where we know all those guys are in that room. And that's
the last time you took a rest, and it was only a short rest. It was incredibly tense. You managed to get the entire period of resting.
Barry.
Now you're proposing to sit in here for 8 hours. And you know, last time they were planning nefarious things.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
big question becomes, in the backs of all of your minds, is can we risk this?
Okay, I'm going to ask one last question before we need to start abandoning this line of planning and moving forward elsewhere. Is there a way for any of our spellcasters to bring us air in the room below?
Good question. I don't know.
So, just wondering if there's any little funny idea that you've got on ways you could possibly use your spells to bring extra air in, or if you've got a place for us to hide out, or anything pretty much. If there is, then that might be an option, because that seems to be completely sealed off as long as we have turned off. Well, I don't know. They could open the portal and come down and get us. So that's maybe a false premise. Okay.
My gust just moves air around. Well,
Yeah.
There's nothing to move. It doesn't create air.
As an expert on the underground, Jarvis can tell you that the big problem is not the creation of air, it's the getting rid of the stale air.
Fair enough. I wonder if we could push the stale air out with gusts through the portal.
No.
Okay. With that understood.
Okay, so the portal is not just a door. Yeah?
Yeah, understand.
The portal is a matter transmitter. It's a teleportation effect.
Got it.
Point-to-point teleportation effect.
Okay.
That's why you go and you stand on it, and then it does what it needs to do.
Okay. So with this understanding, let's line up properly and sprint to the mushroom room.
What?
Why?
To try and get out that far side. What do you think? We've got to probably blow those mushrooms.
The demon that was there has not been defeated.
No, it's back
Which one
again.
was that?
The thing that killed Garvis. You know that one that killed Garvis? That's actually, I just got rid of it so that we could get everybody out of the room and close the door.
Okay, so where is an exit?
The exit, the way is the only exit we know about is the way we came in.
And that's looking mightily fine at the moment if we don't want to risk going to sleep up in that map room.
We've sort of been warned in our consciences that that's probably not going to be a possibility. So I would think if the only exit is back the way we came, was there another exit from where we were there? Is there another way forward that we haven't found? If we're just backtracking to backtrack, we're just going to be fighting demons until we finally die. If there is no way forward.
As I say,
it could be
3 options I can see. We go to the room with the mushrooms on the hope that there is something.
And it's pure hope, because it could just be a little nubbin of a room with nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do know we've expended a lot of energy exploring this area, and we've got our map table. But
we did get that.
But we do at least know the lay of the land and what we're up against, so we could.
If we've got what we came here for
more efficiently.
If we got what we came here for, and we can get out going in reverse.
We had the direction of we had the compass as well. The compass is charged, giving us another direction to look. Okay, so we could try that as well.
So the second option is that this swirling black mass down in the prison, that could be a portal. That could be the portal that let these demons in. And then when it was covered over with this wire, that is something that is stopping the demons getting out.
So, whoa. Yeah, I mean, I took a quick skim of those notes that we found, but it seemed to be that creepy thing like sucked life forces out, right?
I think that is probably the thing we saw on the airship.
That big guy?
Mm-hmm. That's who I suspect that is.
Okay.
I'm intensely.
The black swirling mists. Now I've not been in there. I've only got halfway down the corridor, and I went nope, no, thank you. Now I'm going to concede that there could be a portal in there, but from what Muggsy said, it was talking to him. Now I'm no expert at portals, but I don't think they communicate.
Yes, but it could have been something bad on the other side of the portal. If this is a portal that connects to another plane, it could be something on the other side. It's not the portal itself.
That's one hell of a bloody portal, then.
Dimensional planar magics, someone else would have to take a look at it.
Okay.
So what do we know?
Right.
It's.
So, from the Mace's point of view, to answer your question, Muggsy, from your Mace's point of view, we've not found anywhere that we have been able to go more than an hour without the mace going off. That's upstairs, downstairs.
Okay. Absolutely. So there's our limiter.
So we either take on what's in the black cloud with depleted spells and depleted health. Take on what's in the mushroom room with depleted health and depleted spells, or just try the map room, or we go back up top and then look further round the cavern to see if there's somewhere else that is better defendable and out of range of nasties that's going to trip the wand. The mace, sorry.
The notes we suggest the workshop is safer than other areas, and also that there was potential route to warehouse 1.
Yeah, the diary suggests that the workshop was protected.
So if we can get back to the workshop, that might be a chance. Okay. Yeah. So to do that, we've got to go out this door, down to the room with the big scary rune on the floor, and then to the elevator shaft.
Yes, where there is still one demon running around there somewhere.
Well, at least one. I mean, this door was not very well secured.
A whole room full of them.
There could well be a full room full of them.
Yeah, so we're going to have a fight on our hands anyhow. Okay. So
really quickly,
it's up to you.
Here's my thought.
You're my orders, mate.
Well, this is a thought. Let's start to make that run and try and do it rapidly and tightly together in a good fighting order. If we stumble in there and the fight is too big, we need to retreat to a narrow space.
Oh my fucking god. Right, okay. Elira, can you open up your bag of holding, please? And I drop my mace into it.
Okay.
I really was wondering how long that was going to take.
It's just got to me. I just thought, what the hell are we doing?
Okay, let's make this room defensible. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. This is our one chance. I mean, seriously, this is our one chance.
Yeah.
Let's back up.
Garvis has the bag of holding, by the way. So
okay, so Garvis. Yeah.
So set yourselves up tactically.
Yeah.
Actually, would you mind if I had the bag of holding? Because if something does come through and disturbs us, I can pull the mace out without having to grab hold of you. I will give it back to you. You can trust me. I'm a man of the cloth.
Just like he is.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, have it.
Okay.
Yeah, Muggsy's thinking about taking up orders as well because, being the magic user and the fighter and the rogue, and I lack one thing, and that's being able to heal folks. And so, then I can pretty much do this all myself.
Yep. We'll all just sit back and listen to your tales of daring do when you come home to the pub.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're still not comfortable.
No.
The whole place is full of dread.
If you want to.
No, I say we get out. I think we've got to get out of here.
Okay, there's a crap load of demons that could bum rush the door and finally overwhelm Garvis. And then we're
I've got enough for another elemental.
You do an elemental?
Can do an elemental. We'll have that for an hour as long as I don't get this.
It's only an hour, so and you can't while you've got that elemental up.
Yeah, but I've not got any other spell slots left for that, so it doesn't matter.
So should you have an elemental, it could potentially clear the way in front of you. That's the other option you got.
Yep. And if I get the air elemental, it can fly as well, so we can get it up the lift shaft without any trouble.
I still have one fireball left.
Hold. Okay, then if we're going to go forward, let's do it. Let's do it with commitment.
So the workshop you think would be an option, as would the power shack as well. You think that would work?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the when we found this, and I can never remember his name. This engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Did he?
The Rambling Wreck from Georgia Tech.
Where are we?
Jobin is his name.
Jobin, yes.
Yeah.
Did we find any extra wire with him? Any of this wire that he'd be using?
Did we find some wire and some peg things?
I thought we had
yes,
things.
you did with him, yeah.
Did we bring it with us?
I believe
You did
so.
not.
Oh.
I thought we did. I thought we put it in a bag of holding.
With the book or the notes?
You can go and get it.
So apparently, according to the diary, short lengths of it don't work. But obviously, if there's sufficient, we could cover an area with it, a building, something like that.
We'd need a lot.
We would need a fair bit. I don't know if there is. Enough of it, but anyway, first things first, we've got to get out of here because we don't have it with us now.
The workshop has some already, apparently.
Okay.
All right. Do you want the elemental to lead the way?
Not wanting to be a doomsayer, but we've at the top we still got those invisible monkey ape things to contend with.
This will take us to nothing.
Yeah, basically, this is a Hail Mary.
Unbelievable. Hey. Yeah. So absolutely.
We can always come back if we once you've recharged.
Well, this is it. They don't seem to be going anywhere. These demons.
That's why I really loved having them come through a narrow corridor, face Garvis and Stabby off to the side, and every body that goes down gets chucked through the portal, and then we shut the portal until the next one, and then throw it down, and just take them one at a time. That's why I really like this room.
But at the moment, we're down to, our spellcasters have got like 1 or 2 spells apiece.
Yep. And if they bum rush you, we're done.
Yeah. We'd have no healing. I have no healing dice left for short rests. I've used them all.
It doesn't like a good plan if we come back and we've got more resource. That definitely sounds like an option.
Yeah. Right. So form up behind me, and then we're going to punch the elemental in front.
Hey, John, can we make an assumption that we're all jammed together just in case we screw up our movement?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, just have one person do the movement because you can control each other's characters.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you using an air elemental?
I think so. I think just in regards to the lift shaft, getting it out of there would be useful.
Okay.
Again, it looks like Muggsy.
Awesome.
As you're fleet of foot and fast of pace.
And by the way, John, I did send some other tokens since the artist that was not amenable to my use of that particular the one that I have been using for Mugsy. Yeah, no, she offered to sell it for $220, and I didn't
How much?
feel like doing that. $220. Yeah.
See, if that was your access to the artwork, then that's fair enough. But just using it as a token, and
I know if it was suddenly mine or something like that.
Seems a bit much, doesn't it?
Instead,
really?
I went on Shutterstock and I went on Shutterstock and made some AI things off of words like halflings and stuff like that, and go figure, they look decent. So I mean that's horrible, but AI has redefined the economy of art in some ways. That's I don't know. That may be bad, super bad in the long run, but I don't know.
It's a difficult
for someone like me as a customer, hey.
There's a lot of people who've been saying, they're stealing artists' work, but I've not seen any cases yet where an artist has pointed at a piece of AI-generated work and said, that is substantially the same as this thing that I created. So I don't know if that's been done or not, but,
Well, and with Shutterstock...
As Ed Sheeran says, music is fundamentally a very restricted number of notes.
Yeah.
That you put together in a pleasing way with some words. Art is fundamentally in a computer sense, a number of pixels.
And as our group does, we descend into philosophy once in a while. And
anyway,
I mean, what does define us as human is going to be a very interesting thing in the near future.
Yeah.
All right. So we're lined up and ready to go.
Yeah.
And what defines me as a halfling is my trust in Garvis's big shield and absolute hope.
This elemental is large, right?
I don't think it is. I think it's medium. Yes, medium.
Okay.
Right.
I hope it's tough as nails.
It's a 4, so it's 50.
If I shoot arrows at things that are near it, are they going to screw up the arrows?
No, it shouldn't do. It doesn't have any destructive effects. Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone mind if I move the tokens?
No.
Nope. I just need to give it some instructions. Otherwise, it's going to go and run amok like the water elemental did.
Yeah, you do that.
You do that. That's a good plan.
I'll ask it to open the door.
Yes, and I mean I can ask it to follow your instructions, Garvis, as well, if it will.
Tell it to open the door.
Open the door. Muggsy of air.
I love it.
I'll put its armor class on it.
Reinhorn, have you got your mace in the...
Yep.
You got your mace out, or is it in the bag?
No, it's in the bag.
Got it. You turn off your thing there
Okay.
for me.
Well, if we can sneak down here, that'd be freaking awesome. However, do we? Oh, you can't do pass without trace at the same time, can you?
Not with the elemental up, unfortunately.
So can
Okay.
you turn off your pass without trace then?
Yes, it's gone.
All right. Let's be as sneaky as possible, Garvis.
Yeah. Right, I'll tell the elemental to move out in the corridor and attack any foes, as in not us, that it sees.
Actually,
Hang
why don't
on,
you say
hang
any
on.
foes within
Hang on.
20 feet?
Yeah.
Pass without trace has now been cast.
Nice.
Nice. Look at that.
But that means I'm going to have to be in the middle of the group.
Okay. Who gets?
I can swap with you because I want to be out the way of anything.
Okay, I'll just move us about, and then I'll put that 30 foot. John, can you do the 30 foot pass without trace? Because you know what colour you want. I mean, we could use the same colour as the mace if you wanted, but I didn't know if you wanted to choose a different one.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier if I have a different colour.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that's pretty.
Good. It's also functional.
Does the air elemental attack anything?
No.
Right.
All right, let's work it, guys.
Okay, I limber up and I work it. I sashay down the corridor.
Move us. Yep, there we go.
It's all right. I'm letting Pete do the movement.
Perfect.
I'll close the doors as I'm passing through.
Happy with that? Close the doors. Good.
Yeah, doors get closed. Got that. No problem.
We all have powder on our feet. Unless the air elemental blew it everywhere.
Yeah, there is having come through there was a kind of marked cloud of flour in that corridor.
Nice.
It's a good job. It's a good job nobody let off any fire magic.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Nothing in here. Okay, hang on.
Okay. So if Muggsy of Air can give us cover, let's make the move. Now those rags are still stuffed under the door.
So have these doors been opened over here that we can see?
Which doors? These doors over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
can't see whether they've been opened or not.
Okay, Garvis, before you move where you're moving, think about our whole tactical. Where do you want us? Because if those doors open right now, the person who's controlling the Muggsy of Air is going to get hit. And so is, okay, I feel a little bit better.
Something along those lines?
Sure. I know that people online will make fun of our because one grenade.
Well, yeah.
Whatever. Sometimes you got to be packed to provide the firepower and cover. Exactly.
Got to protect the squishy glass cannons.
Yes.
Right, gonna peek in and take a look at this shaft here.
Yeah, I mean, there's an acrid stink in here, and there's there's burned material on the floor. But still, sort of, there's still a little bit of wisps of smoke coming off it. But you don't think there's any danger through it, other than that, and other than the fact that there's quite a lot of soot now in here. Mm-hmm. The door is open at the top of the shaft.
Yeah.
Okay. Stay in the pass without trace. Stay in the pass without trace.
So, Darvis is going to basically.
So here's my thought.
We're going to leave Reinhorn and the air elemental down here.
Okay.
In case surprise attacks, I'm going to go and scout ahead.
Okay, I'm going with you. Ladies behind.
Okay. The Darvis goes into the shaft. Sorry.
Darvis flies up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Garvis flies up. I give him a rope.
Yep.
Take the rope
Okay,
with
so
me.
Garvis, you're going to be the door is kind of. Okay.
We're getting separated. I'm already freaking out. Ugh. Hey, Reinhorn, you want to go talk to that dark thing while Garvis is gone?
Okay.
Just a joke.
So Garvis,
Just a
you
joke.
fly up to the top of the shaft. The exit door is just here.
Mhm.
It is open. So you fly up, and sensibly you are 5 feet away.
Yeah.
You look into the corridor, and waving your axe menacingly, you advance towards the door,
Yeah.
and you sweep your axe through the space in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't connect with anything. There's nothing in that space that you can tell.
Okay, I'm going to quietly tie off this rope and then give it a couple of tugs, the prearranged signal for
I'm up.
everyone to come up.
Okay.
As soon as he does that, I'm up.
Yeah, Muggsy's come up and slipped around you, and he's stood in the corridor now. Why the rope?
Just to make it easier for people to get up. I mean, although there's like a ladder or something.
There's a ladder. Yeah,
there's a ladder.
Oh, that's right.
There's an actual
forgot
ladder.
that. I forgot that. Completely forgot that. That's my fault. Okay, so we coil up the rope because I'm an idiot, and then we all rush up. So rush up. I'm next to him.
Everyone else comes up. The air elemental last. Just give me a second, guys.
Fair enough. Here we go.
Move you.
And we've got what we need.
I mean, of course, all the demons could actually be up the top waiting for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And probably are. As long as we can herd them to a small location where the Illyria can use her last fireball.
That's what we want. We want them in a small room where we can basically, if we had Illyria with a full complement of fireballs, she could basically, yeah,
devastate her way through.
I say we take off and nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be.
Only way to be sure.
It is.
Yeah, this has been that way, hasn't it? Did you guys pull down that app? That's funny.
Oh, no.
Tuck, 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 tuck. Beep, beep. Oh, man, that's... takes me right back to watching it as a kid. Going, oh, that's scary.
Right, then. Let's get out of here.
Watching it on my mate's little 12-inch horrible TV that he had in his bedroom late at night.
Oh, no.
My mate Darren.
My cousin and I took out these two girls on a double date, and I had the extreme pleasure of watching him scream when the thing bunked against the glass. Yeah, and I did so only because I'd seen it once. I'd already seen it once before. Otherwise, I'd been.
Why are we turning left?
Because we're getting out of.
It's a dead
That's
end.
the exit.
Exit's directly in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exit's here.
Yeah, the exit's there. That's it. We go. Oh,
Garvis,
whoa!
You're
Reason
hurting
Garvis
now. You
went
look to your left.
was because there was that's where the ape demons attacked from.
I see you're blocking as people move through. Got it?
Yep.
Yeah, Garvis, just as you're herding them out the doors, you look to your left and you're absolutely convinced one of those demons is stood at the end of the corridor.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You can kind of feel it's there, can't see it, and it isn't moving, but you just, in your water, you just feel that there's one there.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be moving.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Right. Can we get over? Can we get to? Well.
So you're basically going to track south and then round.
Track
east,
south
yeah?
to the workshop.
Yep. Okay. So
Carefully.
you track south.
Deliberately.
Menacingly,
Yep, just give me a second.
but most importantly, quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with me if you would.
Garvis is gone.
What?
Huh?
Garvis has left roll 20.
Oh,
He did. He doesn't like us.
Oh no.
Tab closed.
Garvis has just re-entered.
Your cave sound is scary. There, Reinhorn. You're at the bottom of a well. Yep. It's yeah.
Good in it.
I don't know what you just said. I think it was bigamy. I think he said bigamy, which is sort of weird.
No, I said it's big of you, mate. It's big of you.
Okay. There we go. You did just change your sound entirely when you did that. I don't know what you did.
I know. It's because we were down in a deep, dark dungeon. I wanted a little bit of echo.
The effect. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But we're now in a big echoey cave.
Yeah, but it confused Anthony, so I thought I'd take it
I'm
off.
always confused, so it works out just fine. So is Muggsy, and that works out just fine. Okay. So what are we doing? We're waiting. So John's
Yes,
doing
I
something.
will. You're waiting for me.
No. That's a good thing. As long as we're waiting on you and not on us and our deliberation. By the way, this group does play some Blades in the Dark on a different Twitch channel once in a while. And when they do, they're not allowed to plan. And it's amazing. They still do really well. And by the way, our Sheffield friend should try it out sometime because Blades in the Dark is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I downloaded the character sheets and I didn't get any further than that, unfortunately. But
That's all good.
I've got the bit. It does look good. I mean, a couple of characters types look quite interesting.
Yeah.
And feel free. You see, you can always jump on and look at the characters we have.
Yeah. I mean, I was hoping. I'm not sure I'm going to do it tomorrow, but hopefully,
All good.
hopefully
Whenever.
soon. There's a lot of things happening at the moment which are problematic. Hopefully soon.
I understand.
I'm trying to remember. Did we arrange to play tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, at least I wrote it on there saying yes, I do. That's my intention, is to do it Wednesdays from now. I mean, but things are moving fast right now, so I don't know.
I will be late tomorrow night, though. So just to remind everybody in person right here, right now.
And by late, you mean 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour?
Could be an hour, could be an hour and a half, could be 2 hours.
No problem.
I thought he meant he intended his characters to die.
I think that's sort of what it means.
Yeah.
All good.
Absolutely no problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, it also depends on who comes around the house tomorrow. So yeah.
Oh, here we are. Look at this.
Okay.
That reminds me of the first. Oh yeah.
As you come up towards the front of the building, you see that a series of large rocks have been picked up from somewhere and have been stacked against the doors. So there's a large and heavy quantity of rock that's been stacked all across the front of this, up to basically up to a height of about 8 feet and across a good 15, 20 feet wide across the front.
What's a hole in the wall?
Entrance.
So was that the demons or the kobolds, do we think?
I think the kobolds got the hell out of Dodge. I think this is all demons at this point. I think the kobolds are probably long freaking gone.
I don't think it's. This isn't the same building as that we emerged from the kobold lair, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because this is where all the
There's the patch of blood in the corner.
yeah, that's the insect's nest.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just realised as well that I haven't closed the doors, quote unquote.
that's
So
fine.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'll just throw it.
I cannot vortex warp. As far as I know, I cannot vortex warp those rocks
Right. So
because they're not creatures per the.
sorry for asking this. Okay. Where's the workshop?
That's the workshop.
That is the workshop with the benches where we got the work tools.
Yep.
The workshop is where we came in.
Yep.
Right.
And
Okay.
at one possible chance of a sleep. Okay, let's move these damn rocks. Let's see what we can do. Let's do it.
Is there
Well,
is there
the-
a hole in
Can the air
The
Go ahead.
The
Power room.
power room. Yeah.
Mm.
So if they've blocked the door to this, what are the odds they've blocked the door to that? If these are the only
possible.
if these are the only two places that we can possibly have a long rest and recharge ourselves, and they're keeping us jammed, I would almost expect, can we not at least try and move these rocks?
Can we not use the rocks to our advantage? I mean, the fact that they're partially blocking the door gives us defence. Can we
Did
not
you
slide?
say
They're not partially blocking the door. They're basically these massive boulders have been lifted up and placed in front of the doors. You think
Okay.
probably, most likely, it's the ape demons that have done this, because you think they would be strong enough to lift the kind of boulders here.
Okay, so these boulders are stopping us from obviously getting into the.
How
Yeah,
strong-
they're stopping you from opening the doors and getting back inside. Yeah.
Okay, and
Is it
can
like
we?
the hole
Yeah.
in the corner of the building?
How strong is the air elemental?
Yeah.
Good question. Let me check. 18. Strength of 18.
So not as
Ooh.
strong as Garvis then. So
Not as strong as Garbus.
But
do I
between Garvis and the
does Garvis reckon he could move these things?
You'd struggle. You'd
what
think
if
it's going to be very hard.
he and the air
Sorry, folks,
elemental are
do
working
excuse me
together?
for a second. The dog appears to be having a complete dicky fix.
Fair enough.
I don't know what the barking is about.
Sure, it's good. But
Family just coming over. Yeah.
in conjunction, Garvis and the air elemental might be able to do.
If they can
Give
help
it a
each
try.
other. Yeah. It's about the corner, about the hole in the corner of the building. Is that blocked as well, or is that still accessible?
True, there was a little hole over here, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Muggsy could get through there at a pinch, but no one else is going to.
The hole's
Okay,
still there.
let's stay together inside the
Oh,
ring.
it's still there, yep.
Stay in the
So-
ring. Stay in
Yeah.
the ring.
So, yeah, but we could open that hole up a bit, presumably, make it a bit bigger.
Even if we use like tools to
No.
chisel and
Easily.
okay. So we are not getting in there is what we're hearing without like some major intervention. Okay. So
Is there
Yeah, I mean, the thing is,
any
the thing
any
is,
chance that Reinhorn has a gorilla spell still left up his sleeve?
ooh. Reinhorn.
I'm looking.
so sorry, let me just
I
say
do.
this. So yeah, I mean, Garvis, you think that with the air elemental's help, because given that it's the fact that it's pretty strong as well, between you could probably move these rocks out of the way that are covering the door. That you could certainly clear them out of the way of one door, you think, and probably get it open sufficiently to get everybody inside. But you reckon it's going to take you a while. It's going to take you about an hour or so. So the question is whether you want to spend that time now.
Oh heck yeah. I
And of course, the problem with that is
if we can get in there and have them all.
Now.
Well, it'll be up to an hour, so it will disappear before the end.
Okay, so you've already used about 20.
And I believe we had a comment from Reinhorn, which is that he does have the spell left. Yes.
I can transform Muggsy into an ape. Yeah.
No, not me, because I don't really like manual labor like this. This is crap.
I've got a wild. I do have a wild shape left. Let me. Can I wild shape into something?
Something very an elephant.
I think it's a noble idea, but the question is, when we slept last time, they didn't know that we were here. Now they know where we've come from because I've blocked it. What's to say that those beasts aren't going to come and have another look and see that we've actually demolished what they've looked at?
Because they can't get in here for some reason. That's why they blocked it. They don't want us in here. They know
No, they want us somewhere else, don't they?
Yes, they do. They don't want us here. They want us somewhere else. So let's go here.
Okay.
That's just my thought. And I don't want to be an ape. Really, I would much rather be like, I don't know, a seagull or something that can fly, because that's so much fun. But I'll even help Garvis in basic stuff if I have to. I mean, dwarf work, moving stones. Good grief.
The thing about a giant ape is that the giant ape is strong enough to just move the rocks within about 10 minutes on its own.
Okay, just do it.
Whereas Garvis and the air elemental will have to do it together, and it will take longer because it will be harder. It will be a case of tottering along with the rocks and putting them to one side. The ape can literally pick them up and throw them to one side. Not quite throw them to one side, but not far off.
Fine, Reinhorn.
And that's the difference.
You know what we got to do here? I have to save the day as usual.
Okay.
Reinhorn, are you going to?
Yes. I'm going to Kong up.
Transform. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Reinhorn's going to transform. Awesome.
Okay. So pass without trace is gone.
Oh, that's why you could put it on me. Shite. Okay.
Yeah, but you moaned about it too much, so.
I was not moaning. I was just simply explaining that. Okay.
And I resist the urge to let out my bestial ape roar because it sounded so cool in that valley. I'm going to do everything quietly.
That's a wisdom. Yeah. That's a wisdom roll.
Okay.
Give a lot of side eye to Muggsy.
Actually, I do throw him what I.
10 minutes or so.
Yeah, some of the smaller ones I throw at him, and I don't realise that they're actually like small boulders.
No. I lean over to Delira and say to Lara and say to her, "I've never seen an ape tiptoe before. It's ever so funny, isn't it?"
It doesn't happen very often.
It's actually huge. I hadn't realised.
He does seem very light on his
large. It's huge.
I'm glad he's not sitting down.
Right. Okay. Takes about 10 minutes, and then you've cleared enough of a space. What you've done is you've left some so that one of the doors continues to be blocked, but one of the doors opens.
Perfect.
Okay. Perfect. I keep looking at Garvis and getting instruction from Garvis for depth and what have you, but I just keep scraping until Garvis says that's good, and then I kind of like go. And then I look at the size of the gap in the hole, look at the... Do I think I can squeeze through that gap as a huge ape?
What?
No.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, yes, but you can't get inside the space. It's just too big. It's just too small. You're too big.
You're a big boy.
Okay, so
you always were a big boy, but you're not going to get a really big boy.
So polymorph lasts for
an hour.
No, it's got to be more than that.
Stand outside and guard while we sleep.
Oh, yeah, no, it's only for an hour. So what I'll do is, because of the fact that I want to go to sleep, I'm going to stick my head in through the door and leave my big ape body outside.
And you let us in first.
I'll take the first.
What you're going to do is cancel the polymorph and get inside there, but that's just me.
I was going to take the first watch.
Well, at least the back end isn't pointing in the room with us.
Yeah, and I start to walk up the slope that I've made, and I cancelled the polymorph, and I shimmered down just as I reached the door and coming through the door.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Right,
Fancy spell
so
work.
that's
Fancy
my
spell work.
5s, my 4s. I've got 1 3 left, 2 2s, and 2 1s. I'm doing quite well. Spell conservation is doing very well. Right, now I've got a player question. Okay, so Garvis said earlier that he's got no doodars for getting HP back through resting. Is the long rest? He would still not have the ability to regain hit points from a long rest, would he?
No, he would gain all of his hit points back from a long rest.
Let's get in here.
Right, so I don't need to cast anything on him beforehand.
You do not.
Let's get in here.
That's fine then.
Let's get in. I
In that
can't get
case,
in there.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
oh sorry, I'm assuming that there's nothing there because I'm going to go to exactly the same place that I slept last time.
Fair enough. Ken,
Ooh.
how far are you? Do your mace range BS stuff,
Jesus.
and let's decide. Garvis, get in here.
Yeah.
What are you doing out there, Garvis?
Well, there we go. I need to get through the
Okay.
section of.
No, okay. I thought you were trying to do some like weird reconnaissance or something. Okay, so Garvis goes there. I'll go here.
And you want me to test the mace, yeah?
Well, that my thought was.
Well, at the moment,
So
it
these
should
squares
go on.
are they the squares we're used to? It
Yeah.
shouldn't go off, but you might be able to position yourself where something coming through at the door and give us at least a couple of seconds warning.
Garvis and Muggsy, I just need to move you out of the way for a second, all
5,
right?
10, 15,
Absolutely.
20, 25,
Fair enough.
30. Okay, I pulled the mace out of the bag of holding, and I hold it.
Okay.
Is it quiet?
It is quiet.
I toss it up in the air, catch it by its handle, swing it round a little bit, swing it between my legs, toss it back up in the air again, up under one leg, and I catch it with my shield hand, and then I toss it up in the air, and then I catch it in my right hand. Nothing happening.
No.
Harlem Globetrotters, the basketball thing. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So, Garvis, do you want the bag back, or do you want me to pass it to somebody else? I think moving on to later when we wake up, for me to put it back in there.
It makes sense for you to have the bag for now because then you can quickly dash the mace.
Okay.
So that's what I'll do. I'm not going to record it on my character sheet or anything, but once we're at a demonic area, the bag will be passed back to whoever.
Fine, I mean, it's
holding between you. As long as we know who's got it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I sit down, push my back against the wall opposite the door from where Garvis is, and I lay my sword across my knees, lean my head back, and try and sleep.
Despite the weirdness of of being in the gloom, Garvis tells you that it's actually the end of the day. And so it's ideal for a long rest. And the night passes without event.
Wow.
Long rest.
Wow. Long rest never felt so good.
And I feel weird when I wake up because now I feel like I'm level 10.
John, I do have one question.
Yes.
an effect which had lowered my maximum hit points.
What was that effect?
The bat demon thing.
It's the demon's soul-stealing gaze.
Ooh, that's bad.
I need to roll.
Oh, I'm back up. That's here.
This reduction lasts until the target finishes a short or long rest.
Perfect.
So he's gone.
Thank you.
Man, that's awesome, guys.
Good.
Okay.
Ryan, when your hit points are freaky on your character sheet, I'm not sure what that is.
5, 6.
That's because I haven't changed it yet. Because I still had the. I hadn't got hit at all.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And this is when we said we were
That whole standing in the back thing works out well.
I was at the front. I was the one who dragged Garvis out. Remember?
No, I don't really remember that. I thought, was that me? No, well, yeah, it may have been you.
The hell?
I know, right?
When they tell the story later, I promise you it'll be me that dragged him out, but that's okay.
This is when we're switching across to our other the new list of
Is that the case? Egads, I'm a little bit scared about that.
I thought it was after a long rest, wasn't it? I think you said.
I don't have a whole good grasp on that. Holy crap, that's a good. I didn't probably download that.
All right, I think this is just an ideal moment to take a quick break for a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody wants to grab some refreshments or
Very good.
take a comfort break, then please do. Back in a few minutes.
No worries.
In a minute.
I hope you're doing a better job on canceling out the voices and the breaks.
What voices?
So when we did ours, I love that monkey. That's a great monkey. Somehow in my setup of my audio during our downtime where I had music playing and the graphics sitting there saying we were gone, you could hear us talking.
Yeah, I need to show how to do that. You see, for me, it's not a problem.
That's potentially dangerous. You know, people can say stupid stuff
Yeah.
So, and by the way, so Lance made a clip of Felix picking his nose and me going and picking your nose, which he wasn't really picking his nose, just rubbing his nose, but whatever. And I told Felix about that and said I just joked it had gone viral. I got a call the next morning. He couldn't sleep because he was so worried about the millions of people that had seen him picking his nose.
Oh, that's evil.
And he asked me, he says, oh, how many people have seen that? I was like, I looked at it, it was like, 1.
Oh, bless.
And so I got rid of it immediately for him. But he was freaking out.
Now, you see,
so we have to.
For me, because I don't have breaks, sometimes I do say that I'll be right back and what have you, but you normally got the music from the games and what have you because I'm a gamer streamer,
Yeah.
You know, so like right now, everything that we're saying is being streamed. Okay, but everybody knows it's an 18 rated, so you can say and do whatever you want. There's no issues with that. But
And
on
we
your streaming platform, yeah. So on your XSplit, okay. So you should have the ability to mute Skype. So any audio that comes in,
I'm sure there's a way to do that.
It should just be a box standard button. So,
good.
So what I'll do is at some point, may not be tomorrow night, but at some point, I will show you where it is. Okay. So, but on Discord, I can show you on Discord actually. So share screen, OBS. So if you have a look at my Discord and click on my Discord stream.
No idea how to do that. Bugs.
Look at the live
Bugs
game.
server.
Yeah, so go to the live game and you see that it's got bugs and it's got the word live written next to it. Just click on my name. And somehow everybody's muted. I don't know how I managed to do that.
Back.
I didn't do that. But yeah, so down here, all that I do is I click on these and then no audio goes out. That's it. I'm hoping you saw all that. But there you go.
I have 2 computers running that are doing Discord. So when I did that, I was.
Yeah, you were muted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I think that could be because I'm streaming and then streaming the Discord thing. So I think it automatically mutes everyone, but it didn't mute. That's why, because you guys are players, whereas got John's a GM, so he's a moderator, and Morn's server mod, so it wouldn't mute me, Gozzy, or Morny. Okay. But yeah, so that's basically what you need to do. So there should be something on your XSplit that will control where your sliders are. You just basically mute it.
I
Yeah.
just have to figure it.
Yeah, but you need to do Skype and your own microphone, and then take your microphone off, and then take Skype off.
Yeah. So I want to have you and John over, and before we do our next not vampires, but our next
Call of Cthulhu. Yeah.
Because when we do it live in here, we still haven't figured out how to get the sound right, and that's been just unbelievable. I don't know if the sound of your buddies have had all sorts of ideas, and we've got some apps we downloaded and all that other stuff, but we'll need to do that, because that in all honesty, that has drawn the most awesome stuff out of anything we've done. Now, we did have 52 views for our first Blaze in the Dark.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool.
Was that myself and Anthony? Was that myself and Felix, or was that myself and Felix, or was that the last week that I wasn't?
Yeah, last week's.
Excellent. Well done, guys. Well done, guys.
Yeah, so it was really cool. And,
so it does pay for Felix to pick his nose.
I know, that was awesome. That was actually during yours. But so the funny thing on there is, and I'll tell the funny story as long as we're not streaming.
Yeah. No, we're streaming. Put it out. Put it out.
Okay. So Felix, who shall not be
named,
identified, was my son, God bless him, got on my account and made a clip in which Felix had been rubbing at his nose, and I said something about him picking his nose. And the clip was there along with my other stuff. So I saw the clip. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I told Felix, just joking, I said, it's gone viral. The next morning, Felix called me and said, I can't have that because of his job. And he was freaking out. And he had just told all the people that worked with him about their social media stuff and how they needed to be good on social media. And I was like, well, let me look at this. And I found the stupid thing because my son had done it, but he had put it on my account. And it had one view. It was probably me. But he was like, I was up all night. I was freaking out about it. Going viral. Me picking my nose. So we do need to be careful not to freak everybody out. Anyway,
let's have a look at your videos. Let's have a look at your videos. So let's have a look. You got 15 followers.
Get rid of that.
Dude, you got 15 followers. Okay, so if anybody's looking at this on my YouTube or on my Twitch, okay, then please go to and find on Twitch and also on YouTube GM of Wonders. that way you'll see the content that Anthony streams, which is Blades in the Night, Call of Cthulhu, Vampire, and also what was that Savage Worlds as well, which is absolutely fantastic. I cannot tell you guys how underrated Savage Worlds actually is. It's fantastic. It's a brilliant system. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant system. Blades in the Night, I'm having fun with it. It was a shame that I wasn't there last week, but I will be here this week, so that's good. So yeah, 53 views. That's that's the one with myself and Felix.
Is it
53 views?
So we do have some fun things ahead. I mean, we have our downtime, which is all the weird things that happen in between games, between heists to do early on in the game, and then we'll move on to, if we're lucky, because in the 3-hour period, as long as you don't overthink things, as I say,
it's perfectly fine.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't forget, guys, that's GM of Wonders. And now we're going to be going back to the game because Gozzy's here, and a big shout out for Gozzy as well, or John, sorry, at gozzys.com, which is where you get all the maps and all the everything in.
Brilliant.
Okay. And I think that will conclude our intermission. So yeah, John, back over to you. Thanks for the chat, guys.
Right. So you're all fully recovered, which is good. And you're up to strength for your spells.
We are.
What are you going to do next?
So, well, at dawn, I do believe we get tingly sensations, do we not?
If we do, where did you post that document again? Because I can't find it. Hold down.
That's in the Discord. So yeah, I think it's
I'm looking at Discord.
A little bit of explanation. We've got a new subsystem just for players in this particular game. And because of the nature of the world, they're going to get some extra abilities, which now that they've had a long rest, they can start using.
And I'm looking for that. John, where is that document? Is it Hangout? Interesting info news? Archives?
The last copy was the 28th of February.
Yeah. In archives?
And that's version 1.40.
Was that in archives?
The Hangout channel.
The Hangout.
That's in the Hangout.
Okay, so I was in the archives for some reason.
So
you guys post too much stuff in here.
We know supposedly using.
This is our new ability system.
Yeah. So we're starting to use that now.
Yeah.
What was the date?
Yes, I need to take my.
28th of February.
28th. Okay, I've gone past. There's a bunch of guys doing ridiculous stuff. Okay, yeah, here we go. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, come on,
22nd.
There it is.
So I need to take my ring of.
I went past it.
That's gone. Yes.
You take your what away?
My ring of misty step off, don't I? That's gone.
Well, it wasn't a ring anyway.
Okay, so what I'm showing you now is the homebrew bit that John's actually done. It's used. I don't know whether it's used in a way of trying to pit ourselves against higher and harder. But you've got extra bits and pieces in there. So I'll quickly run you through it. Okay. So if you bear with me 2 seconds, right, I'm just going to explain on the stream, guys. Okay, so I'll be muted for literally 30 seconds. Right, so basically you've got the name down on here, you've got the description of what things do, you've got the duration, okay, you've got the action on whether it's no action, a bonus action, reaction bonus, or something like that, concentration, whether it needs it or not, how many points you get. So basically we're 9th level, so we get 9 points. Okay, as we go up in level, we get the extra points. So it's 1 point per level. Okay, so I get 9 points. So if I go to the cleric, okay, I can go down up to Where is it? There was one that gave me this one. No. Oh, he's taking out one of the... I've got to speak to him about that. Okay. But basically, so if I use this, okay, it gives us extra bits and pieces that we can do, which will basically flesh out the character to make it a little bit more ideal. Basically, that's it. Okay. So if you bear with me. Mr. GM. Quick question. Blanket of Faith has now been removed from the cleric. Oh, you've just changed it. All allies, because it was originally all allies within 60 feet of you when using this ability gain the +2 and +2 to AC and +2 to dex saves against area effects, and that lasts for a minute. Now it reads as all allies within 60 feet of you use this ability gain +2 to saving throws against area effects only. So you've changed it. So would you mind telling me if there are other changes that have been made? Mm-hmm. No, that's not how I read it. But the +2 to AC against the area effects would have been damn handy. I'm glad I read it because I would have gone from the original. There isn't. You're right. You're right. Yes, there is no difference. Yeah. Okay. So that's all cool. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, if I will say this right now, okay, if I see anybody using that to transfer wounds to anybody else, you'll get one really pissy healer.
I love it.
Hang on a second. Transfer wounds transfers wounds to you from someone else. That's all it does.
If they're
does it transfer them from person A to person B?
No.
Do they have to be unconscious?
Yes.
Ooh.
That's
basically unconscious.
It's a last minute save. Got it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry. What I meant was the share the pain. Okay.
No. Please tell us. Please tell us that when he does that, he takes the pain too.
No. Because share the pain goes between all of you.
Wounds,
yeah.
Transfer wounds. You touch a willing creature or an ally who is unconscious. Okay.
Brilliant.
So transfer wounds can be like, Muggsy's taking a kicking and Garvis is flinty, and Garvis decides to take on some of Muggsy's wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Love it.
So
couldn't happen to a better guy.
So as Garvis is the only one who can also use share the pain, can we have a pact that says that only use it if there's no other option, and B let the cleric decide when? based on the number of healing spells I get versus the number of healing spells you get.
I can't imagine a paladin taking that.
Share the pain. Share the pain works well. It works fine in combat, right?
Oh, it's very good in combat.
Works really, really well in exploratory situations in which you've got somebody, let's say, the rogue, who is going off around a corner and might fall in a spiky pit or something of that nature.
Yep. Okay.
Right? So just, it doesn't just have one use.
No.
So we found our awesome new abilities.
Yes.
The only thing standing between us and level 10 is getting out of this dang place. We have all the parts we need to find where to go for the next piece of our puzzle. Let's get out of here.
I couldn't agree more. Let's go. So we're going to carry back on in, and then are we going to go back down or?
Let's reassemble, and why don't we have Garbus move us? Or I think Reinhorn, once again, you take up the rear, so to speak.
Sorry, Reinhorn takes up the rear. Did you say?
So to speak. Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that, but
we're leaving. We're done with this place. We're going back out through the Kobold Lair.
Being straight.
Oh, no. I don't think we're quite done here. There's evil that we can take on, that we need to. Those spirits need to be rested.
Hell no.
I'm sorry, guys.
What the hell? Those spirits are just happy you can see the smiles on their faces, right? You know that screamy look they've got is really a smile.
If it was you, Muggsy, and I came across your spirit and you look like that, I would certainly hope that you would want me to remove that smile from your face.
Can I ask? Do we not think that these spirits have been trapped here because of the demons? And if we remove what is holding the spirits, it will also release the demons.
Wow. I think you might be right there, Alira, but I honestly don't know.
The way that I see it is that as long as we don't get close to the spirits, they have not attacked us. The demons, however, are mobile and can attack us at any time. So I would suggest we take care of the demons first, and if that is spirits, then that's fine. If not, then we do the spirits afterwards.
I think if we leave here and go seal the problem with the demon world, it'll all take care of itself. And we won't have to fight anything in here.
I'm taking the long view.
Exactly. The one that doesn't get us fighting right now. Thoughts? They've been here for how long?
You want to nuke the facility, Bishop? I thought you were programmed never to harm a human.
I'm taking the long view.
We're back to this. But
I feel my coin pouch, and I go and I just say to Muggsy, it's depleted. Now, we do have a nice map with a very nice table, but we've got next to nothing else. It's too rich a picking for us not to go. And I don't know how Garvis feels about this, but there's so much evil in here that we need to rid the world of it.
Oh, you guys.
I'm not saying we will, I'm saying we should. That's all I'm saying.
No. We could die right here and not get to the
then we'll have smiling faces on our spirits, won't we?
I don't say this very often, but I agree with Reinhorn.
Oh no! What have we done? What have we done? Oh, look. Okay, I'll one last appeal, and then I will follow the group I will lead the group. If we deal with this right now, there's a serious possibility that all the demons we've dealt with so far pile on us. And yes, we're at top strength, etc. However, if we get the heck out of Dodge, shut down the problems that we have with the demon world, then we can deal with all this stuff at our leisure. I know the immediacy of the need, but those guys in those pillars of light or whatever, the spirits that are static here, they're static. They're not doing anything. They're just hanging out. It does suck that they're there, but we can fix it. We can fix it later. We can come back to it after a beer or two, and maybe we could wander around and have some fun elsewhere, and maybe a brothel. I mean, after that, we can come back. I'm not feeling the love from Garvis. I'm not.
Joven gave his life to trap these demons here.
Yes, he did. What a good guy. God bless him. Yeah. Oh, Joven, way to go.
If we can complete his work, if we can
Joven, you
rid
bastard.
the world of the threat.
Yeah, or we could go do it else.
Don't you think his work was completed? He has trapped them here. They can't see.
Yes. Listen to the wisdom of Alira, of all people.
The trouble is, what he has created has also trapped these innocent spirits.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. Oh, yeah. Hope springs eternal.
What are you going to do?
I think we should go and pick up the extra wire from Joven's body.
Yes.
Oh, do we?
And then back into the building.
Yes.
Then we go down and we
down.
Yep, go down into the basement and take out try and solve the problem.
We're not solving it though. Every time we kill it,
we have a plan for that now. We throw them through the teleporter.
Yeah, but we're only sticking them in a warehouse.
Yeah,
absolutely. Completely agree with Alira. If we go solve the grand problem, the small problems go away. If we focus on the minutia, we'll be fighting demons in here until we're grandparents. And Alira and I have had like 10 grandkids. It'll be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because it'll be like some are tall and some aren't. Okay, never mind. But grand versus granular.
You'll notice there's no such thing as a half-halfling.
Oh, there is not. Okay, well, there could be, Alira. There could be. Anyway, so
you're willing to try.
Oh, absolutely, always.
Many times willing to, yeah.
Okay,
I'm willing to try by standing on a box.
Absolutely, but
is it everyone's the same height laying down?
Oh gosh. So with this said, if we focus on right now rectifying the little problem, I mean, it is a problem. I feel for those souls. I'm faking it really well. I feel for those souls that are trapped. If we could get out, deal with the grand issue, all of these things take care of itself. If we risk ourselves now with this prize that we have found, What if we fail here instead of getting out?
I believe that. I believe.
Thinking on.
If we fail here, they are forever trapped. If we go elsewhere, we can. Okay, yes, sir. Absolutely.
What we know from the diary is that the demons appeared as part of the initial demon attack on this world.
Yep.
Subsequent to that and the activation of the machine, the demons have not disappeared. Which suggests to me that if we reactivate the machine again, it's still not going to get rid of the demons.
Muggsy is almost dancing from foot to foot in his little halfling shape. It's in frustration, knowing that we're moving towards confrontation down here. We could get away, and we could get out of here with the prize instead of. But understanding that there's almost no way to move Garvis and Reinhorn from their righteous wrath, I'm trying to figure out if there's any possible way to mitigate their recklessness, as opposed to, Muggsy, who's always thinking.
Look at it this way. Those mushroom balls, they look highly explosive.
Yes, they are, and yes, that's appealing in so many ways. However, there's parts in here that we haven't beat. We've had to run from, and there's invisible crap. Okay, well, this is an 18. This is an 18 plus. Invisible shit that we have no. We can always retreat back in this room, but let's make our stance where we can get somewhere where we can get to an escape. I don't want to get caught. We just lost somebody on roll 20. We lost you again.
Yeah, that was Alira and Garvis this time.
What?
Yep. Yeah. We lost him on roll 20.
But Garvis is back. We're now missing Alira.
There he is. There. Alira is the only one we're missing.
For the mushrooms, potentially.
Oh, no, there was a red message popped up on it.
Okay. I turn. Look, all role playing aside, I turned to Delira, of all people, because for some reason she seems to be freaking wise. Delira, seriously, what do you think we should do? Okay, that pause is really scary.
It's a wise.
Really scary.
Is what's happening.
I don't like leaving the spirits.
Okay, I don't either. I don't like it either. Go ahead.
Although it'd be interesting to see where the compass leads us, but we can't let the demons follow us out of here. If we've broken some kind of seal, we can't let them leave. We can't let them escape. Yeah.
Broken any seal, I have to say. If we had broken a seal, they'd already have left here. If they'd been free to do so.
This is true.
I think the one exit we know about, which is through this building, I think this building is because it's covered with the wire, means that they can't pass through it. So, no, I don't think they can necessarily leave.
While you've been discussing the conversation, I've been mulling over some spells, and I've been amending the options. So we would have some better. We would be better equipped to deal with some of the things in here.
Okay.
Has anyone got a see invisibility spell?
No.
No.
I have this, which might be useful. If I share it.
By the way, we all love roll 20. Just in case you anyone was wondering, it's a great VTT.
It may protect us from ambushes.
And
At least,
Wow.
at least those of us in the middle of the shell, we wouldn't. Hopefully, it would stop the giant ape creatures teleporting on top.
Interesting. Okay. And could you do that and have an elemental?
No, they're both concentration.
Yeah. Okay. Far be it from me to think about what could be done, but having a rampaging elemental to beat down some of these guys might be.
I've got that as well. They just can't be on at the same time.
Got it. So I would hate for you to use a very powerful abjuration spell on a defensive mechanism instead of an offensive mechanism, and because Muggsy always believes that a good offense is better than a good defense.
Interestingly, a lot of the 5th level spells are not that offensive. There are a few, but most of them have got are environmental type. Transmute rock is also another one actually, so that could be in the transmute rock to mud.
Absolutely, especially you can turn it right back after the feet have sunk into it. Okay.
How far can it work?
That's a really good spell actually. Very useful for dungeons.
Yeah. Very useful for warehouses with rockfalls.
40 feet cube.
Okay.
That's pretty dang good. Did we go up to 10th level? I missed it.
No.
Okay, good. Okay, so what are we planning to do to confront these things ASAP and get out of here?
Well, the thing we don't know is that we need to find out is how they got here, how they're regenerating themselves.
Do we have to know that, or we could just go? Okay. What if we assaulted the creature on the boat?
Send them off.
Just blast that thing to heck. Because it's the grand leader thing.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, we retreat in here where they can't come for some reason. And if they bury us in rocks in here, that's going to suck. But we have transmute to mud and all that stuff. So hopefully if they buried us in rocks by the door, we wouldn't starve to death in here. We could use the mud thing over and over and get out. If that creature is the center point, then let's hit the center point. If you guys are freaking set on this instead of getting away, let's just hit the center point. It's that or go down and deal with the person that talks to some of us. Not person, the thing. Have we heard anything further from that thing, John? Oh, look at that. Oh, I need it. Oh, there we go. I was going to do a screen capture. Not to your left. Okay.
So he does have.
Okay.
I mean, you haven't heard from it. You hadn't heard from it in a long time anyway.
I have no, not at all.
I'm not sure whether Garvis had or not. He definitely kept his counsel on it.
No. I think it can only talk within, I don't know, 30, 60 feet maybe.
Oh, I think it proved it could go a little bit further than that because it was talking to you as we approached the creature in the mushroom room.
Was it? I don't think it did. Or did it?
I don't trust Garvis.
It didn't talk to me in the teleport room.
Okay.
Didn't know.
No.
But then it didn't talk to you when you were around either, so.
Yeah.
And so maybe it could be working through the demons that are around it, because there were no demons anywhere near you when you were in that room, as opposed to demons near you in other rooms. So, I mean, we could hypothesize forever. Let's do it. Let's do this while we're strong and together, and we still have rations and we still have everything we need. Let's just do it.
Yeah. Okay. So first things first, let's get that wire.
Yep.
Okay.
That's not a problem. You basically trek around the wreck like you did before. So you trek clockwise around the cave, and you pick up the coils, and you load them in a pack.
Yeah. How much wire have we got?
You think each coil is about 50 feet.
How many coils?
And there are 3 coils.
3 coils. Okay.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, so then you trek around behind the wreck, round past the blockhouse, the power shed.
Yeah.
Which is not, the door of which is not blocked, by the way.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come back down and you are at the entrance to the lounge and reception complex.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go in.
Sounds good.
Reinhold, what are you doing with your mace?
When we're moving in and around, I'm going to be putting it in the bag of holding. Once we get to a building type thing where it's going to be needed, I'm going to have it out as an early detection warning system.
You draw it.
Well, when we come out of this room here, no, it will be in the bag of holding. Wherever we end up going to.
No, the front door to the reception complex. That's where you've got to.
Oh, okay, yeah. In that case, yes. That's what I will then pull it out.
Yeah.
Ah, crap. Here he goes.
Because I know that there's some apes in there, and we're going to have to deal with them. Or are we going to dodge through them? Or are we going to dodge through them, guys? What's the plan? Take the apes out and dispatch them and then move down, or bypass them?
Can I just ask, are the apes regenerating as well? Or...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't know.
No,
do we know?
One we didn't kill before we went down the hole, so it's not entirely certain.
So, ladies, if we can hold our spells until desperation, use cantrips. Let's face the ones that are here and see what happens. What do you think, team?
Yeah.
Ryan?
Yeah, I might have something.
Your video's not showing, Reinhorn.
No, it won't. I'm streaming.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I might have something that could help with the
Here we go again.
Right, so I might have a spell that I might be able to use the ape or use an ape as a bit of cannon fodder.
Okay.
All right.
Let's deal with this. Save the spell until we know is necessary.
Okay. Right, John. In that case, in answer to your question, no, the mace is currently sat in the bag of holding. I will wait until we engage to draw it.
So we are. The plan is to engage. So we don't really. Do we really need a passed out trace?
Maybe not, but it might give us more of a chance of sneaking up on something.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And let us set our own position. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it.
All right.
Whoa. There they are. There's the doors. Okay. Jarvis, feel free to move us through.
All right. What can I see? Can I see any apes?
Make a perception check, Jarvis.
Nice.
Certainly can't see any apes. And strong feeling that you had before, when you passed by here before, isn't there this time. So I don't think there's anything in either of the corridors you're looking down, nor in the lounge at the end there that you can see into.
Do I smell anything?
Yeah, it stinks really bad in here.
Fair enough.
Because there's still like dried up bits of goo and all sorts of glop all over the place.
Fair enough.
All right. Going down the shaft.
Let's do it. And we have the ladder. So, boom, boom.
Yeah, Garvis doesn't need the ladder.
No, he doesn't.
Use it anyway, but.
But you know what? You're so much quieter when you're flying.
Save the boots.
Hold on. Folks, hold your horses.
Ladder? We don't need no stinking ladder.
No badges or horses.
No,
this is when you start doing the
I think what underneath.
Pardon me.
start doing the aliens tracker then.
Hello.
You right?
28 minutes and 28 minutes and 3 seconds of my life are wasted.
You said.
I know. I can't believe I rang you. It was only after, and I was like, "Oh shit! Now Dad knows how I talk to my boss." Oh fuck. He found it funny because I rang him afterwards, and he picked up, and I went, "Hi, Dad." And at first he went, "What?" And I filled him in, and then he was in hysterics.
Should we go on a pause? Anyone
No.
might not want to have their.
Keep going.
Okay,
Keep going.
Very good.
This is normal,
go.
so it's all good.
No, I was just making sure no one said anything they didn't want to say on middle of the world. Okay, boom. Okay, we're moving out, moving out.
Last night and then gave up.
Bloody hell. We go.
I came down.
Oh heck.
Right. The other thing I want to do is I want to take. I want to destroy this symbol on the floor.
Okay. I can break the surface. Yes, I can. I'll take my climbing gear with the hammer and baton. It's gonna make noise. I know we're in passed out trace, but I can at least break the circle's integrity. Will that work for you guys?
That's what I'd like to do. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
is it? How is it? Is it painted on the floor? Is it etched into it? Is it inlay? What is it?
It appears to have been drawn with some sort of It's not entirely clear what kind of substance it is. It's not blood, you don't think. It doesn't flake like blood does. It could be some kind of ink or,
Okay, well, in that case,
Fine.
maybe we can just scratch it out then.
That's what I'll do with my hammer.
You put your boot out and you scratch the outer part of the circle. So
Very
while
good.
Muggs is getting stuff out, he looks at you and you look over and you just scuff the
Fair
thing.
enough.
You actually notice that having walked backwards and forwards over it a number of times, there are already scuff marks on it.
Okay.
Just break the entire circle.
I wasn't sure if this thing was something to do with how they can
You never know.
resurrect.
Yep. So you've broken that circle. Good.
Right. So, did we say we were going to go for the puffballs or the big bad in the jail?
Jeez. There's only so much time before they resurrect.
I would go to the mushrooms and leave the dark entity that wants to be freed and wreak havoc on the world exactly where he is.
If we go to the entity of the mushrooms, we leave ourselves to be backstabbed by, what was it, 20 odd of these, not 20, but 10 odd of
things.
These. 8, the claw things.
Yeah.
The deformed claw creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, 2 seconds. Can I listen against the door? Can I hear them in there? Are they howling? Are they scratching?
I mean, you make a check.
Is your base out?
Nope.
No.
Because Muggsy's doing something else, which is there anyway. So
Perception, please, Reinhorn.
perception.
Me too.
Go for it.
Not Eyes of the Eagle.
Waiting for the
Sorry.
Muggsies.
Yeah, not so much. I didn't get the advantage for the smell on that. So if there's no smell, then don't worry about it.
Right.
Otherwise, I can roll again.
You should have disadvantage on any smell effects at the moment because this place is
fair enough.
lousy with weird and wonderful stenches.
Yep.
But I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not doing that because that
No,
seems unfair.
Fair enough. No. That's absolutely fair.
All is quiet like the inside of a tomb.
Okay. Did you hear anything when you went up to do the circle from the double doors at the north side, Muggsy?
John?
Or did you not listen?
Oh, I listen. I always listen.
I'm going to
listen then.
I'm going to go and have a quick listen up there as well.
That's perception again, right, John?
There's not. You can't hear coming from behind the door or anything like that.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear a damn thing. Okay, go ahead. Whoa! Reinhardt backs away from those. you bastard! Leaving by the door. What the heck?
You can hear very faintly on the other side of the door. You can hear something, just the faintest indication of a sound on the other side of this door.
Okay, so I'll come back into the huddle, and I'll just say they're very good at opening and closing doors, but there's something on the other side of the northern corridor. I can't hear anything. I don't know if Muggsy heard anything from the western room, but there's something. It might be way off in the corridor, or they might just be stood there and one just shuffled aimlessly. But yeah. So, what do you want to do, Garvis? I mean, it's disconcerting to me because the first time when we came down, we actually met some in this hexagonal. No, we didn't. No, we didn't, did we? No, because we broke. Somebody broke the rune, and that set the alarm bell off for them to come down and engage. But there was, there was something in the room to the west which we encountered, and we dispatched those quite quickly. Then they came down from the north, so it could be that they've actually just materialised and basically had a reset.
Let's kill these bastards and let's get out of here.
Okay. Well, hoping on that, I'll go up.
Are you up for that?
I'm ready to sidestab anything that Garvis when he opens the door. Delira, do you want to be where you're at?
Are these things are resistant to fire, are they? These ones?
They are, but normally my fireball takes out
Does do some damage.
the majority of them.
Yeah.
Because they have got low hit points.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, going to open the door, and if they're on the other side, Illyra, you're going to fireball
Here
them?
we go.
Yep.
And wait, John. Oh.
Initiative.
I wanted to prep something. Okay, here we go.
Don't forget,
Come on. Freaking once. Okay, that's better. Freaking A. So I don't know if you guys online can see this, but when you roll initiative, you need to click on your token, and then it will automatically put it in the turn order. It's brilliant. But if you fail to click on your token, then the DM has to go in there and do it himself and move everything around. So we've gotten pretty good at that so far.
And you automatically get put on initiative 0. If you ever like to do that, just so clear.
That's how we learned.
That's the house rule now. Right. Actually, no. If you're Reinhorn, you get to be on initiative 99, and everyone else gets to be on initiative 0.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
Because he hates being first. Bugsy, it's your go.
Very good. So
Okay.
from where I'm at,
check for you, Bugsy.
Perception check.
Yep. Quick perception check
Okay,
for me, and
enough.
then tell me what you're gonna do.
Eyes of the Eagle.
No difference. Just straight perception.
Roll. Boom. Yeah, that's typical.
Okay. Go for
These
it.
are exploding goop demons, aren't they?
Yep.
They are, yes.
Brilliant. So I think I recognize these things from before.
You do?
Crap. Garvis, exploding shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna step
push it back
here.
Mm-hmm.
And crap.
If I can push this one in front of me back.
So what I'll do is to give us a chance on that. Man, I hate using these already. I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on the guy right in front of Garvis. And I'm going to move him back here.
Okay, can I just check something? You appear to be... There we go. That's better. Something weird's going on when I look at the vision for your token. It doesn't seem to make any sense.
That would be typical for Bugsy.
Sorry, just bear with me. Oh, I see. Right. There you go. That's better. You should be able to see better. Okay, so you're going to move it
to there.
succeeding on a Constitution saving throw. Can you tell me what the con save is, please?
Must see the Constitution for. I don't know what their Constitution is.
Not their Constitution. The Constitution save is against what? Your spellcasting
Target
abilities.
must succeed a Constitution saving throw. I have no idea what my. Okay.
Okay, so what's your base spellcasting ability? Come on, you're supposed to be the master magician, the super.
I know.
Get yourself sorted, man.
I may not have read this. I may have read this in your
DC 13 there on the BTT.
I don't see DC 13. Oh, well, you see it above it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Well, it failed.
There it is. There it is. Yay!
Did you say back to?
I actually said there. No, I actually said there, and that was not the best plan, but that's what I did.
Works for me.
Got it. Okay. I had. Oh, and does that say I cast that?
Yep.
Because I'm not. Oh yeah, good. One of the spell slots is gone. It did take it. It did.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
God bless D&D Beyond.
Good. Nice one. Is that you done?
Yes, it is.
Garbus.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Garbus.
Yeah, it is.
Go on. What are you going?
No, I have nothing else. No, go on. Move on. Yeah.
Okay. Garbus is going to take a shot with his longbow.
Okay, cool.
That one.
If you bounce it off the wall right here, you should be able to get, you should be able to get all of them.
Which one are you shooting, Garbus?
This one.
He's not playing.
That's cool. All right.
Can't remember how much damage these things take.
You shot it.
Not a lot.
So shoot it again.
Okay.
If it's not exploded, I'm going to shoot it again.
Okay. All right. Just make a perception check before you do, will
you? What does that mean?
Okay, thank you. And shoot it again. You hit it, and it does exactly what you were expecting, which is that it bursts. Only it's at that moment that as it bursts that you notice that instead of bursting with the goop that it had before, you notice that it's wearing some kind of what's like a belt, like a bandolier.
Oh my god!
And with little vials over it. You hadn't really noticed it before, but now it goes boom, and these vials kind of come flying out and smash everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
And you need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
At least Reinhorn's behind the door.
Reinhorn's behind the door. He's absolutely fine. He doesn't need to make a save. You do.
I try to keep those things away from you, just so you know. Oh no. Oh no.
That is a fail, I'm afraid.
Oh no. All the effort.
You take 7 points of acid damage.
I can't really believe they've rigged these things with suicide.
That's awesome.
That's exactly what they've done. You look at the other two and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah,
it just catches you unawares. It's only at the last moment that you realise it and it bursts and this stuff just sprays out everywhere.
Okay.
Further than the thing as well.
What radius did that?
Yeah. It would only have affected you. It didn't reach as far as Muggsy or the square behind you.
Okay, so basically 10-foot burst, yeah?
Yep.
Ish.
You got it.
Okay. I'm going to move back.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough. Lyra?
And I'll relay. These things are rigged to throw out acid when they explode.
And also, ow.
Yeah, yes. You see the Garvis is throwing, trying to fling off the acid on his shield and stuff. Just smoking.
Yeah. Ugh. I'd lay on hands, but you're covered in acid.
Mm-hmm.
The acid just burns into him and then burns off.
Yeah.
It's momentary, so it's not a problem.
Okay.
I know what your lay on hands is lay hands on pouch.
Well, there's that. There is that.
No, that's a different spell. That's a different spell.
Lay hands on pouch.
That one makes you lighter. That one makes you lighter, so we can carry you.
Yeah. Hey, the spell is holy. It makes your pouch holy.
Mm.
Fair enough. Delira.
This makes things complicated.
It's like the idea of a trickster cleric spell that's donate to the church, and the target has an overwhelming desire. It's a charm, and the target has an overwhelming desire to donate 90% of their wealth to the church, as put forward by the cleric standing in front of them.
No, the cure like wounds. No. For certain deities, cure like wounds would have a material component of 1d4 gold pieces, which are automatically removed from the target's belt pouch.
Nice.
So many options.
Yeah.
So many options that are never been plumbed. Okay.
Right.
I'm waiting for Delira, by the way.
Gonna move there.
Oh, nice step.
And it's not going to be hugely effective. We'll do a produce flame at this one.
From there.
I'll do a produce flame at that
sorry?
one. A produce flame.
Okay.
And throw it at that one. Because not most stuff isn't going to be a lot of use in this particular situation.
Hey, every little thing, every little help.
Oh, it's a 1. Well, that didn't go well.
That went. That wasn't a 1. Oh, okay, 10. Okay, got it. Yeah. Oof.
And that is literally the only way you could have missed.
Wow. Brutal.
One is a miss.
Yep.
It's always a miss. And 20 is always a hit, so yeah.
It didn't
work. Reinhold.
Come on, Ryan.
Show us what you got.
I bet that spiritual mace could beat the crap out of these guys.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, they're most vulnerable to mace attacks from right up close.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I've read that somewhere. Can't remember where it was. Book of Fools?
Something like that, yeah.
We need to kill these guys and the next 2 people and then move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Has any of these been either of these been damaged?
No.
Well, the acid. Did the acid not?
No, they would be impervious to that because they are acid, aren't they? I would have thought.
Well, no,
Where was I? I was right.
They're disease.
No, it did not have an effect on them.
Yeah.
It was right there.
One of them was nearly damaged, but
that would have been fun. A chain reaction going off down the corridor.
Okay. So as you're doing this,
Okay, I'm going to attack this one.
Garvis, you know what the source of this is. There's only one thing to get rid of. You
This
know
one?
it. It's straight down. You know it.
I
This
think
one.
we should go for that. Yeah.
While we're at our strongest.
So
let's
I'm
go
going to
bust
move
it.
in front of the door,
Told
cast
them,
my
yeah.
spell, and then move back again.
I guess that's what you're going to do. Told her DC 16 wisdom save, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you know you're going to have hugely high wisdom, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Pop.
And then I'm going to use Blanket of Faith. Boom. Everybody's got a +2 for saving throws against area effects. And splashing acid is an area effect.
Well
Go for it,
done.
Garvis.
Which requires
Um,
throw.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's still one up there?
Yes, there's still one up there.
Lyra.
12 points of damage, killed it outright. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Lyra, this is your shot.
Oh, they're really dealing.
Yeah.
Elira.
Take him out.
So there's only one down the end there. I'm not going to waste a fireball on it.
No.
No.
Nope.
Well, you just seen my cantrip just rip through one of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a step to the side so that I can see it. Because I take it where I was, I couldn't see it.
No, you wouldn't have been.
No, you couldn't.
And I can see it.
Though.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Pretty sure you can anyway. Yep.
Muttering to the powers that be and calling upon the flames.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, crit. Well, not a crit, but still. Between Reinhorn's damage, maybe?
All right. You hit it.
Still alive.
Doesn't like fireballs. Fireballs to them. Fire. Sorry, I should say.
It might have one hit point left. Who knows? I mean,
Don't close the door.
Yes. Yes. Close the door. Make it pause.
So
Lyra?
move 5.
Yeah.
Move 10.
Mm-hmm.
Move 15. Close the door.
Mm-hmm.
So you clicked on the door again.
It's all right. Move and then close it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. If that's 15, that's 20.
Didn't you move 5 feet in the first place anyway?
I did move 5 foot. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can make that 25. Basically gone in a circle round Garvis.
Yeah. If you've got 30, you move back wall.
As we all do.
Actually, no, I won't move there. I'll move.
Hey.
Move to there.
Awesome.
Okay. Is that okay?
I would do. If you got
Are we in initiative? Oh, we are in initiative. Bastard. He did it. Son of a gun.
Okay. Reinhorn attacks you.
Hang on. Right. So, I have. Where are we?
You got something that helps with your reactions, have you, by any chance?
I just need to work. Hang on. I just need to work out. Where are we? No. No. That's not it. Hang on. Still got to get used to. That's the one.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah. Right.
I'll be right back, John. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
No. No. Okay. So I'm going to use. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to show it. Hang on.
Okay.
No, just trying to. I pressed the wrong button. There we go.
Okay, go for it. Hit it.
But what I want to do
Before it
is.
hits Garvis.
Sorry? I want to try and hit it, but not do much damage. I hit it with the blade or something.
You either attack it or you don't. You have to use a different form of attack if you're going to do small amounts of damage.
That's the only way around it.
No.
Well, unarmed attack.
Go for it. But you're also going to get your superiority die, obviously, because it's a brace. So that hits.
Yeah.
And there's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Okay. And that finishes off.
Yeah, so that was my worry.
Yeah. And it explodes. So, Reinhold and Garvis.
So dex save with a +2.
Yeah, Reinhold and Garvis, you both need to make con saves +2 and dex saves +2. Delira, Illyra, Muggsy, you all need to make dex saves.
Okay, so
everyone gets +2 to their saves.
Okay, well I'm just going to roll it and we'll add +2 to the number.
Yeah, yes. Just do that. Just roll it and then add your +2 afterwards. You're going to need a con save and a dex save.
That's it.
So cooking.
21 for me.
16.
Garvis is cooking with his con save and cooking with his dex save.
And you said
Illyra's dex save is fine. Delira's dex save is fine.
Smith.
I've only got Muggsy left.
Yep, I'm working it. And I will do uncanny dodge if this happens.
Muggsy gets -10 for being Muggsy.
And then
You're fine.
you said it's what? Dexterity.
Dexterity save, yeah.
So do I need to do a dexterity save?
Yes, you do.
Right, okay, so I've done the con save. Dex save, that's that one. 19.
Fine. Okay. You're all mad. You all see it coming. When Garvis slings his axe over his shoulder and reaches out to punch this thing, you're all like,
"Oh no!"
So you're all kind of keyed up, and you all dodge out of the way. And not only that, as you're doing so, you feel this power, kind of just making your movements that little bit more, that little bit more fluid. And you just feel yourself just that little bit lighter on your feet as you move.
Interesting.
Reinhold and Garvis, you're sprayed with the goop, but you stand strong against it. Okay.
Okay, are we in initiative order still?
Ah.
We're not?
You are out of initiative.
Garvis.
Hey, chaps.
You know what we got to do.
Thank you, Reinhorn, for the spell there. Very handy.
Way to go, Reinhorn. You rock. Garvis, you know what we got to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Shappy. How you doing? All good, I hope. All good, I hope.
We're not throwing the
Nope. We got something to do. Got something to do.
Well,
Hey, don't be sorry. It was a good scare. It was a very good scare.
Up above, we burnt them and they did come back.
Sweet. So this is our Tuesday night role-playing group that we've now managed to get it into a position where we can use all stock stuff, and maps are made by the GM. And yeah.
Rolling. Keep those doggies rolling.
Rawhide.
Why are we going down to horrible?
I don't know. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? Reinhorn, come on.
I don't know. I thought we were going to the Mushroom King.
Of course we were. Come on, Reinhorn.
Yeah. Well, I think everything's waiting for us up there.
I think we have a special thing to deal with right the hell now.
Yeah.
This is it. Come on, Reinhorn. If anyone needs to be here, it's you.
No, I don't need to be.
Purifying Holy Mace.
Come on.
No worries, Shappy. Will do. I'll say hi to everyone for you. So one of the subscribers are saying hi to everyone.
Hello. Hey. Hello. Thanks.
Hey, folks.
Here it is.
There you go, big man.
We knew this was coming. Garvis, speak to it first. Speak to it. Speak to it. Speak to it. Say something.
So first off, Garvis is going to cast a spell.
So you've just opened that door, have you, Garvis?
Yep. Before out the door, I'm going to cast this spell.
Nice.
Well, to be fair, at the moment you're the only subscriber that's actually watching. So
protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, phase, fiends, and
that is true. I will make an amendment. I will make an amendment. So sorry.
Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any saving throw against a relevant effect. So who did you cast that on?
Garvis is going to cast it on himself.
Oh, what the hell? I'm right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take away the wires and you open this door, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do so will break the wires that are across the door.
I don't know if we said that.
Sorry?
A quick amendment.
Do we want to quickly interrogate this creature before we bash?
What we're going to do, yes.
Yes. So that's what you do. You do that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, quick amendment. I said to a subscriber, what the hell are they doing? What? No, don't, because the wires will disturb everything upstairs as well. Guys, think about it. Whoa. And then, depending on what happens.
Come on, Reinhorn, come down here. You need to be part of this.
So the darkness sort of fades away.
Ooh.
And there's a creature. Oh, that's a good point.
What?
You just.
Oh, there's a creature. I knew it.
They are possessed.
I get the heebie-jeebies. In the corner. Oh yeah, you're killing this thing. I'm with you, Garvis. If only the other folks were down here with us. We're not in initiative order yet. You could move down.
Hey, I've just bypassed Delira.
Protected from evil, dude. Yeah,
I've just leapfrogged Delira.
Well done.
And yeah.
Anyway, can we?
He's showing us the picture of. Okay.
Yeah, he looks like he needs a smackdown.
All right, it just appears in the corner. What are you going to say, Garvis?
I'm not saying anything. I'm going to attack it.
Whoa!
We're going to attack it. So we're going to go into initiative then.
Holy crapola!
Okay, what happens? What happens to the wires when?
Conversation.
Oh, good, yeah, rolled nice and low.
I roll.
Yep.
I'm staying back here.
Hey, see this. Well, who knows?
Everybody might be dead by the time your turn comes around.
We're at full power, basically. If we can't take it down at full power, we're never going to be able to take this thing out.
Yep, concur.
Yeah.
And I think this is the cancer spot in this whole place. At least that's my thought.
Yeah. I think this is where this voice is coming from. I think it's this thing.
Okay. I'm going to do something which I don't normally do.
You're going to let me go
guys
first?
Sorry?
You're going to let me go first? Come on, I did crit that initiative. That's got to beat everyone else's rolls.
I'm going to change what I've been doing is you guys have been able to work out, of course, what initiative the creature is, and I don't want you to know until
you're going to hide.
I've just changed. Maybe
that's scary.
So now you don't know where it is in the order.
That's super damn scary.
Yeah,
that is super damn scary.
Well, it's either going to go in front of me or behind.
Mugsy, it's your go
obviously, first. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages. I'm just joking. So I see it down there, correct?
Yeah.
And I'm standing next to Garvis, so that gives me ridiculous confidence, as it always does, because his shield just constantly flips out and protects me. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to get any really cool benefits from juking and jiving and stabbing this thing when it's right next to it. So instead, I'm going to get creative with my magic. And I cast...
should I be scared? I should be scared.
Hideous Laughter.
Oh, that's done well before.
It has, and you never freaking know.
The last time he got creative with his magic, didn't an island blow up?
No effect.
Well, there was no effect. Oh, brutal. Okay, and then so I just take a stance right next to Garvis, ready to go. I don't back up. Don't back up as I would normally do.
You've got no idea what the hell Garvis is doing. He comes charging in here. He kind of busts this door open. Busts off all the wires. This thing appears in the corner. The darkness literally just clears away, and this thing stood in the corner, right? This kind of incorporeal thing is stood in the corner, and Garvis is like, ah! And you're like, what's going on?
Okay, I move into the room.
I bet you your mace starts screaming.
I haven't got my mace out, thank you. I have not got my mace out.
Okay,
fair enough.
And I cast a spell at it.
Okay.
I just tried that.
Obviously, this.
Whoa!
This is
all the text.
A lot of text.
This here is a grid, so like bars, iron bars, so you can cast through it, no problem.
Okay. Does it fail?
Planar binding.
Oh
wow! The casting time is 1 hour.
It takes an hour to cast. Yes.
Oh, fuck! I didn't see that. I just saw the duration.
Okay. Reinhorn busts into the room, sees the creature in the corner, gets out some chalk and starts drawing a circle on the ground.
Okay.
That's right.
So I don't.
Incantations and walking. You're like, that's going to take room.
Busy for an hour.
Okay. Oh, that's better. This one's better.
Okay, hold on. Just give me an hour. Okay, just hold on for 1 hour. Won't take yeah.
See, guys, this is what I got to put up with. One simple fuck up, and I take ridiculed for 5 minutes straight. Every time.
Yes. Yeah. We've been playing with him for 2 years, so it's not been one. Okay.
So,
come on, Reinhorn. Save the day.
You can do it.
Give it something
big and holy.
Big and holy right now.
It doesn't take an hour to cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've already thrown my spell at it and it failed. I'm feeling inadequate. Come on.
He's He's working through his spell lists as we speak.
30 minutes? No.
No. It's not going to be 30 minutes. It's going to be a little bit.
Like have angels flying around you or something.
The rest of your party mates bleed out their eyes. Nope.
Right, I'm casting a different spell. I'm casting Blink on myself.
How selfish is that?
Well, I can't cast it on anyone else. It's range self. Even I can read that. Come on.
What the hell?
Okay.
You know, really?
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to.
Survive and party.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's what he expects us all to die. So basically,
He can save us. Yeah, that's
yeah. In it just right. And then and then blink. I go.
Well done.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
So I've done that, and as my before I actually just twist out of existence, I pull my mace out. And is the door open?
Which door?
This one. No, the one that's in front of Garvis.
Straight it is.
It is right. Okay. So I've still got movement. So basically, I move in. I cast blink. I move through the door, and I pull my mace as I'm moving. And I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop just in here. I'm trying to move out the way of the tendrils of smoke. Can I get past the smoke?
the smoke has
Smoke's disappeared, I believe.
Yeah.
The smoke's gone.
So my
in that case, I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to blink out of existence.
Right.
Okay.
You are on the ethereal plane.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this guy might be able to reach. This guy might be able to reach
like
that.
solid black masses below you, above you, and to the sides of you. Clearly, whoever has built this place has considered the extension into the ethereal plane.
Thank you, Dark Ray. 27. Thank you very much for the follow.
So you
really
can
appreciate
see
it.
Back up that corridor, but you are basically confined by the room.
Wow.
Okay.
So whereas in some cases on the ethereal plane you can pass through things you couldn't hear, you'd have to follow the same layout.
But I can still see the dude below me, can't I? Excellent. That's absolutely fine. I understand the
next to you.
Next to me, yeah. Next to me.
Onto the ethereal plane as well. You can still see its shape. You can see.
Okay. Perfect. That's fine.
I sort of have this
okay, so Dark. So this is Dungeons and Dragons.
Putting on the One Ring in Peter
Okay.
Jackson's
5e.
That's my vision as well. I don't know
Let me just.
That's exactly how I see it.
Right, so now I've muted the Discord. Okay, so basically this is Dungeons and Dragons. I play Reinhorn, okay? And my colleagues are playing, the other characters are up on there. So the dude down in the bottom left-hand corner, that's a really bad monster. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that, So I've basically just charged into the room, and then I've managed to blink out of the material plane into an ethereal plane. Okay. So you've caught us in combat. We're going to be going for a little while longer. But yeah, so. Okay, I'll put Discord back on. Okay, yeah, it drifts over and looks at me.
I apologize, everyone online. I was swearing. What? What?
Oh, yeah.
What? Damn straight. He's going for a spellcaster.
Right, it's in reach.
Yeah, can I have an attack whilst it goes past me in the ethereal plane?
No.
because he didn't actually attack, he just evaded thingybob, whatever you call it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, brace.
Ow! Sorry. Did I say that out loud? Go ahead.
Woo! If that hit, assuming that hits. Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Of course that hits.
Lay.
Very good.
All right. And hang on. I'm also. Is that? There we go. Pop that into VTT.
Nice.
Because I hit with weapon. Swing attack.
That is super.
So hang on, you didn't say you were doing a goading attack before. You said you were doing brace.
Yeah, that was the reaction. This just says when you hit with a creature with a weapon attack.
Good night, Kimmy.
Okay.
Okay. Later, Shappy. Take care, mate. Have fun. I've turned the Discord down a little bit, so you should still hear them.
Attack special. You might check it in the rule book, I think, because
I'm going to. Yeah.
That is possibly a problem.
Yeah, we roll everything through the system, so we've got a character sheet. So let me put this one up here. So we've got a character sheet which we'll switch to in just a second. There you go, and all of our abilities are up on here. Okay, we've got all of our skills, our actions. We've also got the in my case, because this is my character, we've got all the spells, and basically everything's got an armor class. So the creature here, we had to. Okay, so basically everything's got an armor class, and every time we go to hit, we need to make sure that we hit above their armor class. Once we actually hit, then we can produce the damage dice results. So that's why you see dice rolling and things like that. With all of that said, sometimes they do get the upper hand from us. But on Discord, we've got a massive discussion with reference to everything related to streaming Dungeons and Dragons. Now, Dungeons and Dragons, unlike other role-playing games, they are more combat-based. So if you go to things like Call of Cthulhu, and if you go to like Blades in the Dark, there is combat in there, but it's extra bits that are actually added in. Okay, but Dungeons and Dragons, it's literally all combat related. So you've got to have the maps, you've got to have the tokens, you've got to have. It is very technical, and tactics do play a part. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-switch on the Discord now.
At the top, under maneuvers.
Does it? I specifically looked at that, but
so
3 maneuvers.
You can
also
use
with
my maneuver per attack. Yeah, don't fight me over that, man.
No, fair enough.
So also with D&D, there's also a lot of rules checking because you want to have the right experience.
Okay, right.
But
Hang on a second,
you know, John's normally quite good, where most things are allowed to go through within reason. But when we're up against end of dungeon boss or something like that, we've got to make sure that everything's right, because one mistake from him could kill
all of us, or most of us, one mistake from us could also have really bad effects on us.
No? Okay, fair enough.
No.
Everything's done on initiative as well, so this section down here, that's where everything goes on through.
Slithering by.
Now, it's not actually,
+1 sword.
it's not actually done anything. Put his initiative up on the return order.
No, sorry. Keep going. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, don't I get an opportunity? No, I've had my reaction, haven't I? So, yeah.
That's what I just tried. With no luck. And oh shit. It moved up. Oh shit.
Oh shit! Really? Do we want oh shits?
Oh no.
I mean, it's not like you're playing a cleric, so it's not a holy shit.
Jesus.
Damn it, Reinhorn. This is the stupidest plan ever.
I know, right? What the fuck were you guys... Oh, hang on, I'm not there yet.
What?
If Reinhorn hadn't gone intangible for that, we would have had him.
I know. Damn straight.
All that you can hear.
Reinhorn was standing in the doorway.
That was ridiculous. Reinhorn.
What was he thinking? I just don't know what he was thinking.
Son of a bitch. Reinhorn. Where is your holiness? Where is your caring of your God? Really? Selfish.
By the way, Delilah and Illyria, it just drifted over your head, basically at height. It just sort of pitched up and flew over your head. Just
and they couldn't, no reaction, no attacks?
No, because it was, by that time, it was too high up.
Can we chase this damn thing as hard as we can go?
Okay, I'm moving my character because of the fact that, I've basically cancelled the spell.
Did it not open the door before it went through?
It opened it and then closed it behind itself.
Did it?
No, it didn't open the door. It just drifted straight through the door.
Ah, damn it.
Ethereal creatures.
Okay, Illyria.
Okay. It's
Illyria.
probably getting out of here. It's going out.
Well, it either went out.
All right, whoever I just touched.
That way or out.
My character.
Which way do we
That's
think it went?
Illyria, the next time Garvis goes and releases a demon that we've not vetted yet, can you put a fireball up his stony arse, please?
So it's either going up the mushrooms and out, or it's going up the where we thought back the way we came.
Fuck it. The mace goes up in the air, and I'm going to concentrate. Where did it go?
Well done.
What's the range for that?
I really do not know why I'm doing this for you guys. You should have left it alone. I told you the last time we were down here. No common sense between the two of you. God's sake. I don't know. I'm on the wrong sheet. Hang on one second. But 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah, I think he's out of my range.
It is.
Yeah, but I bet you I've got lots of things popping up in here and frigging all around, haven't we? No, right, okay.
Not. Okay. So we've got to choose one or the other. I don't care. Flip a coin. Let's go. But we can't delay. We just have to choose and go.
Mushrooms. Just go to the mushrooms.
It is wailing, by the way.
Sorry?
If you're holding the mace where you are stood, it is wailing.
Yes, that's absolutely fine. Okay.
Let's go where we were before. Let's assume the mushrooms is a bunch of crap. Let's go. Up. That's my vote. And we don't have time to vote. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. So no, Reinhorn, wrong way. God.
The lift shaft.
Oh, we're not going the mushrooms.
Fuck me, no. Shaft.
Why did you just say the mushrooms then, Muggsy?
No one's listening to me. God dang it! If we call it Mugsy Rotter, it's just Mugsy Rotter out there. Let's go.
Come on in. Okay, up the shaft. I'm going up the shaft.
Go. So we're zipping up as fast as we can to try and catch this thing.
You go up the shaft.
God knows what's going to turn on loose.
We find a chimp.
I'm putting the mace. I'm putting the mace in the bag of holding, and then I'm going to climb up the shaft.
Yeah, it's going to turn things loose a bit like you two just did.
That was not a smart move, guys. No, Mugsy, seriously. No, Mugsy, stop. That was not a good move.
Let's get up there.
I know.
It's mostly Garvis, but yes.
It's the name of our sex tape, Dark.
Mostly Garvis?
Going up the shaft. We are Mugsy's Marauders. We do shafts. We take them and give them. That could be our new company slogan.
Moving.
Any sign of this winged beast?
Nope.
Damn it! Move. Let's go. Yeah, we got to go as fast.
Any sign outside? We're outside looking around. Can we see anything? Any disturbance? Anything?
I think he's I think he's actually the spirit of or a thing from the fiend that's in the main ship.
So let's go there. Let's go. Let's go.
That means that we've got to deal with all the ghosts.
Main
What's the ship look like? The spirits still where they normally are?
Yes. Come outside.
You guys.
Yes.
I think he's down. I think he's downstairs.
So do I.
Fuck. Where?
Well, he's invisible.
Where the mushrooms were? After. Okay.
Where are we going? Are we going to the ship and taking that baddie on with all the spirits, or are we going back down the shaft? I mean, I can slide down that shaft like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, as you do.
There's certainly been a lot of shafting going on this week.
Okay, so we've got minutes left. What do we want
Thank you very much
to set ourselves up for success?
I think we should change the group's name to Shaft Sliders.
John, would you be able to move us all to the mushroom room? If we said that was a good idea?
Back to the other map.
No, yeah, we'd have to fight our way all the way up.
Here's the way I think. Here's the way I'm thinking.
What about the boat? Yeah.
When we came in here, the toughest demons were in the mushroom room. When we came back that time, they set up basically sacrificial demons to defend as traps, basically in the corridor leading to the mushroom room.
Yep. Fight.
Okay,
resistance.
you sold me.
Fight resistance. Got it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's what I'm thinking.
100%. Let's go. Let's go.
There we go.
Yo, can we be in a better?
Please.
Whoa! Can we be in a better fighting position? This is all just notional.
Distance, please.
Oh, damn it! Where's there's Mugsy?
Oh, I can't wait until what is it? Is it 4-8?
Fuck me.
I want a high one high.
I know it's 12.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of doesn't work though, Dark, unfortunately.
Holy crap. Here we go.
That's a bit of initiative.
So
weren't we all together? I mean, I don't think we were.
I thought so.
No, somebody said let's go to the mushroom place, and I went, yep, okay, not a problem, and I went through and I opened the door, and what I thought was going to happen happened. Oh yeah.
Hey, you charged off down there and opened the fucking cage with the bloody beast in the first place. You know,
Mhm.
Reinhold charges up here and opens the door. Tough fucking shit. That's the way it's landed.
Yeah, Reinhorn, stop doing that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm enjoying this.
No, hang on. Sorry, it's Illyra's go first.
Oh, it's up to Lyra, as always.
I think we need something like that. Level 12, I think I can take a feat.
Do I see brown liquid seeping from his
I can
legs?
take a feat that will basically allow me to chain more than one creature.
You hear a distinct.
Guys, come on, not really.
Is that where we're going to hang on? Or is that where we're calling it for tonight? I'm just thinking before we get into a big combat.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm coming up behind.
There you go. You see?
Yep.
Fireball.
You can.
Just want to draw your attention to some of the new abilities that you've picked up as a result of your long rest.
Oh yes. Shape.
I don't know.
Perhaps what you should do is we'll pause it there and we'll pick it up next week.
Have a think about what we can do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you've got.
Oh yes, no, that would be fantastic.
Very useful abilities.
Yes.
I don't know that I need to warp it.
No, it's not warping it. It's changing it into a massive line.
30. 5, 10.
Yeah, I could go 20 minutes long, but that's okay.
20
You guys say.
Okay, then yeah, you can get all of those.
I can basically center it on him and get all of those.
You can, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to shape
Don't need to shape it at all.
Don't need to waste a spell.
I don't need to
Is it a 30
use.
foot?
Those are valuable. Those 10 points are valuable.
They are valuable, yeah.
I'd rather spend it in the room.
Yeah.
Warping shit. There.
Yeah.
Where I can save people's lives. Here, I don't need to.
Yeah. Well, bear in mind also, we'll go around corners. So if there's anything in the side rooms.
Is it a 30 foot? 30 foot?
20 foot.
Radius.
20 foot radius.
So if you centre it
5,
there.
10, 15.
5, 10, 15, 20. We'll catch them all.
But you're not going to catch this one. You're not going to catch this one.
There isn't one there.
Oh, yes, there is. I can see it.
Oh, it's just
there is
completely...
a ghostly one there.
Yeah,
I can see one moving.
Yeah. Well, one is okay.
Hey, I can take out the 5 at the front, and before he can leg it down to you, you can shoot him with a bow and arrow or something.
Yeah.
Or even fling you.
Ron tells you that there are more further down the corridor.
Why does she disparage a bow and arrow? Gosh.
Yeah.
Fling your mace down.
Take out the
Do
one
it. Just do it.
High noon win.
You know that previously there were 10 of them, and you've killed 3.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Knock these.
Only 2 more then.
Is this worth the spell? Let's do it.
No, we're
leaving it there, as I understand, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Consider it for next week then, but it'll be Alira's go, top of the order, casting, whatever, however.
All right.
Okay.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Have fun.
Hey, folks, thank you very much. That was
thanks, John.
interesting.
Yeah.
As always.
Some fascinating choices made there.
Just writing this on the wall in Druid language.
Like any other information. Yes. Okay. Good night.
Good night.
See you later.
Bye. See you guys. Hey, dude, that was fun.
That was friggin' awesome. Okay, so Twitchers, YouTubers, we do this sometimes after the thing, especially when Muggsy goes all out on something. But yeah, so the game's actually finished for the evening. So you'll hear the post commentary.
Musings thereof.
What? I need to ask. I need to ask. No, I really do need to ask, though, right? Why did you and Garvis actually go down there in the first place?
Dude, I was. So there is no weirdness behind it. So, like, John has not given us some secret thing to do. It was purely when I was down there, so imagine the wisdom of Muggsy, which is not high, though he really thinks it's really high. And he was like, this thing is saying something. We should probably get our smart people to listen to it. Right? And so then I was like, and so because I knew I'm not the smartest, I had enough humbleness to go, okay, this weird thing.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it can't get out. Hopefully it's trapped inside of, but I don't think it would be. You know. What do you mean we, Tonto? So you killed us for no reason. Oh, bless you.
And Garvis is a neat character. His dwarf started out really as just a fighter, just our tough little fighter that we dealt with, who had real problems with some pirates who had messed with his family. And we went through a whole arc that we dealt with that. And Muggsy, my sweet character, had helped him out in his time of trouble. And we'll I don't know. We'll talk about that at some other time. But it was a significant emotional event, and
well, it wasn't that significant or emotional. Not really.
Significant. I shot the pirate from rank. They're gonna leave him. Oh, come on now. He would have dealt with that guilt forever if Muggsy hadn't taken it upon himself. But anyway, and Reinhorn is a really interesting street smart cleric. What the heck? Street smart? He's been through everything. And Muggsy, that's a weird little character that I've got who I'm a forever DM, if you know what that means. And so when I finally get to play, I'm like off the rails. But What?
I know. I don't know where he got it from either.
And so this weird guinea pig has some interesting traits and everything else, and he hid it from the party for almost a year of our playing, maybe not quite. And but it is a thing. But we have a really fun little group, and I think the fact that we're able to play not only this game but multiple other ones to such a really neat extent is fun. And I have I've got a vampire game that it's really cool. We're playing in Paris. And I may do a minor restart to put it online so you guys can see it. But these guys are amazing as hideous vampires. And when I'm playing Call of Cthulhu, I played a session of Call of Cthulhu, and you can watch it on my YouTube because I do have it there with really shitty audio, but I do have it there. And I have listened to multiple teams play the same session of Call of Cthulhu. None of them have caught the cool stuff that my players, John's players, all have been able to do. Unbelievable. And by the way, we had the author of that particular event say that he might invite us to do a play test for his next one because it was so cool. I mean, our guys are smart, fun. I mean, I'm just telling you, really cool stuff. And I don't want to take too much of Bugs's time.